Good evening, everyone. How is everyone doing tonight? I'll be up here shortly. We're just rummaging around trying to get a few things situated right at the last possible moment. So I hope everybody made it in tonight. Is going to be making it in. There we go. Let me come down my tablet here. Okay. And my phone. And let him back in.
Uh,
Just
just, just
just to let everybody know, yeah, I'm here. Yay! So how is everybody doing tonight? Hope everyone is doing well. Got a message from Colin. He probably will not be making it tonight. Cecilia is going to go watch a movie, and I don't know where Cliff is. He'll probably be here shortly. So I don't know who's in chat. So I have no idea how many people are watching. So almost nobody. Wow. So put something that's in the chat if you're in the chat tonight. I'm trying to come up with a conversation for tonight. Now, I did dig up a couple of pieces of news. Was it in the freezer? No. Yeah, I did about a little bit of looking today for stuff that happened during the week. Figured I'd show a little bit of news. So we'll see how many people show up. I might just do a little news report. If anybody likes that, please say so. I'd appreciate it. Wildlife news, hunting news, fishing news, stuff that doesn't make the mainstream that deals with the animal world. Oh, there's somebody in the chat now. I did get some news. Let's see if I can go ahead and bring that up. We'll start with the this one here. Share screen. We're gonna go ahead and pull up this one here because this one's kind of important here for this news here. Okay, let me go over here so I can. Okay, it didn't make it big. Okay, I said as of October 4th, which is today, isn't it? Or yesterday, can't remember. I'm gonna get the summer photo contest winner chosen. Fall in love with your park and the final theme. This is going to be off the Texas Wildlife. Um, so the Texas Parks and Wildlife. So TPWD is Texas Parks Wildlife. These are going to be the little news articles. Check with your guys' states. They'll have similar stuff. For me to do like every state go through, it's going to be a lot of research. I don't mind doing it if that's what everybody wants to see on Wednesday nights. Maybe I can do a half-hour newscast on Friday nights. Please chime in with the comments below. I'll look into it. So the headline here is the Texas Parks and Wildlife Department wrapped up the summer portion of the Texas State Parks confidential photo contest, choosing the winner from more than 740 entries. That is awesome. People out there going out, taking photos, and sharing. Okay, the winner of the photo is for keeping it cool at Texas State Parks. Summer theme was taken by Heather Ariaville. I can't pronounce the last name. It features the underwater view of, I can't even pronounce that park's name. Belmora State Park, spring-fed pool. So that's actually, I believe that's actually in western Texas, towards the New Mexico state border.
I don't see anybody here but me.
Yeah, I know. I'm just going on with the news. So, on October 3rd, 2003, Texas Parks and Wildlife Department mandatory outdoor alliance partner for Minority Outdoor Festival in Cedar Creek. So, as we can read there, the Texas Parks and Wildlife is in conjunction with the Minority Outdoor Alliance, MOA. That's kind of ironic, minute of angle. Okay, which hosts the third annual Minority Outdoor Festival, the 13th and 14th at McKinley Ruffs Natural Park in Cedar Creek. So I'm not sure where Cedar Creek is yet. So, alrighty, and now for the big one here for the week is going to be emergency rule adopted, new surveillance zone created in Kimball County in response to a positive detection of the chronic waste disease, which is basically like a mad cow disease, but it happens with deer. In the deer breeding facility, the Texas Parks and Wildlife Department has adopted an emergency rule implementing the new surveillance zone in Kimball County, which means, get your deer tested before you consume your deer, please. And then September 28th, rewards doubled for alligator, snapping turtle poaching tips. So somebody's out there poaching the alligator snapping turtle here in Texas. So that's they're looking for offering a reward for up to $1,000. Okay, and that's going to be the news from TPWD. Let's see if this will actually switch over here. I might have to. Yeah, I'm gonna have to change there. So I'm gonna have to stop share screen and share screen. I'm gonna go to this one here. Okay, let's see if it pops it up here. Share. Okay, this is kind of the one I've been preaching about, guys. For
Hi, Lori.
Hi, Lori. How you doing? Like I said, I've been preaching about this for a long time, guys. Like I said, traps don't discriminate. Okay, deer with a rat trap stuck to its face can't eat or drink. Then the Colorado officers stepped in. They actually had to tranquilize the deer, remove the trap from its mouth. Apparently, the rat trap caught part of its soft tissue of its mouth, was not able to eat and drink. Couldn't get it off. I believe it was a young deer. Officers in Colorado stepped in to help a deer that found itself caught in a rat trap, officials said. Officials in Durango got calls October 1st from residents about a doe with a rat trap stuck to her face, according to the post of Colorado Parks and Wildlife Southwest Region on Twitter, now rebranded as X. Sorry for the ads, but I did all that. So actually it looks like it's a T-Rex. I'll be darned. So that is, if that is professional, he knows it's a no-no. But you don't put traps out in the open outside. You just don't do it. We've seen deer get caught in quite a few human design contraptions over the years, but this weekend a couple of Durango officers helped a doe out with they hadn't ran into a deer before with a rat trap. So that is a very powerful trap that does kill large rodents. It will actually kill a squirrel. So actually, this one here has actually got a bunch of photos on there because I read this earlier on my phone, and it didn't have all these. We got calls from a concerned Durango resident about this deer that had a rat trap stuck to its face. The trap was located into the soft tissue around the lower jaw, preventing the doe from eating or drinking. So far, officers darted the doe so they can safely remove it. So yeah, as you can see right there along its mouth right there, yeah, deer should be okay. They're pretty hardy. So the doe is darted, so officers can safely remove the trap. Wildlife officials said. Officials believe whoever set the trap used peanut butter with the hopes of catching rodents, and asked the public to be wary where they place their traps. There's a lot of people on my channel. I preach that a lot. You got to be careful what you guys do out there. The deer was freed from the trap and joined her mom and sibling near Buckley Park, officials said, about 330 miles southwest of Denver. So yeah, so the deer will be okay.
Weighed 39.
Oh, it didn't change. Oh, it didn't change yet. I thought I fixed that.
Mine says weak.
Yeah.
So fix it on mine
Yeah.
because I refreshed.
Oh. Yeah, I know that. That was a typographical error.
Hi, Cecilia. Hi, Blake. And Lori.
Yeah, you're gonna get milkweed. There we go. Thistle, tumbleweed. So how you doing, Cecilia? Thought you were watching a movie. Oh, maybe it is 9 o'clock her time. That's right. So as you guys can see there, that is in his hand. That is a Trapper T-Rex. Looks like it, or is that a? Kind of hard to tell. Oh, it's not gonna let me get in there.
Do we have Cecilia's address?
Yes, I do. It's right here on my desk.
Okay.
I know I need to get a.
Seat packet ready for her.
Yeah. Yeah. So, oh, and there's a Vivor ad. So, let me go ahead and pop out of here. That's all. That's all the wildlife news I have for this time around. So, if anybody likes the wildlife news, please chime in. I can probably do that every week. Would you like a live little newscast?
Is Cecilia talking to us?
Yes.
We're supposed to send her seeds?
Yes. I gotta send her some seeds.
Oh.
I got a couple of loofahs I'm gonna send her, and some of the other stuff that I have. Let's see about maybe some of the onion seeds that I got. Maybe
Okay.
one or two more others if I can find them. Some of them are a year old. Some of them might be 2 years old. So I'm just wondering how everybody is doing this evening. I hope everybody had a wonderful weekend. I spent my day working out in the yard, putting up a base for a flagpole that the daughter actually backed over and knocked it down. I couldn't pull this the old one out of the sleeve, so I had to pull everything out of the ground and replant everything.
New concrete.
Yeah, and it's gonna look a lot better too. It's actually full of concrete, not just concrete and brick. Done correctly. No, I didn't videotape it because the daughter was helping. But I did get the video out yesterday, and thank you for everybody who was watching that video. I did post another one about an hour before the live stream. And I'll look at it later. All right, there we go. And yes, I know the pegboard's looking good. I like that pegboard. I really do. Looks better than the dark, dirty plywood wall.
And it's more functional.
Hmm?
It's more functional.
Oh yes. Is it open? So yeah, we're gonna do parts of for Molly. So she has a nice pegboard back behind her, and then I'm gonna continue on around here, get all that taken care of. And more messages. Yep, thank you. Let me answer that real quick.
Who is it?
Cecilia.
Oh,
Oh, I just now got it here. It's 9:16 and a few. Hold on a minute. Hit mute. Yeah, unmute.
okay.
And just like that, I am back. Had a phone call to take care of. Oh no, you behave yourself. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, you be quiet. So, am I coming in loud and clear, everybody?
Put a 1 in the chat.
Put 1 in the chat if you guys can hear us and see us. Yeah, I'm wondering if she didn't get the update. Okay, she refreshed. Okay,
I thought that was your mom.
no, that was Cecilia.
Oh, she sounded like your mom.
Well, that's because they're Canadian, honey.
5x5, yes.
Yep, sounds good to me.
Hey, Jeff.
What's up, Jeff? How's everything going? Yeah, like I said, if anybody wants to go ahead and comes in a little bit later on, like I said, I did the news report on some wildlife.
Shh.
Hey, you're not wildlife; you're domesticated. Yeah. So let's see. Let me check something here real quick. Hey, no, you stay down. You stay down. Okay, I was just double checking to see how that video was doing. It's not doing so well. Hey! You know what? You left all your balls outside. You leave all your balls outside.
Yep.
Yeah. Sometimes I wonder about that dog. He leaves his toys outside all the time. Of course, yeah, he is under 2 years old.
Yeah, he's not 2 yet.
Yeah. Like a little kid leaving his toys outside. Why are you staring at me? He wants me to pet him. No, you can't have coffee. Dogs cannot have coffee. Coffee's bad for dogs. Yes, it is.
Cecilia liked your other heading.
Mm-hmm.
Weed.
Oh, yeah, I probably brought more people in, but that's not what I'm trying to promote. Yeah, you know what? I can't remember where Jeff. I think Jeff is in Pennsylvania. I know somewhere in the New England area. I don't know. I kept thinking he was in the Georgia area, like Blake. Why are you so hot in the forehead? I have no heater on yet. PA. That's right. He's not too far away from PA trapping. And shooter 1721. Yeah, and let's see. Yes, yeah, I had a little bit of fun yesterday, a little bit of mishap when I was filming that one video. Yes, I did get splattered everywhere on me. So did the daughter. I mean, and my camera got. I had to clean my phone. Yeah, I made a mess everywhere. I wasn't. And I knew it was going to pop, but I didn't think it was going to pop that big. But still, it was just still funny. We're still laughing about it. Yeah, and if you notice my other short I did an hour before I came live, yes, I did get more mice. Yeah, a lot more mice. So yeah, more videos coming soon. Woo. Yeah, happen to get little green Martian ones. Lab rat color. The old fashioned gray. You got red ones. Ones are trying to pass them off as little peeps. Yellow. And little blue ones. Oh yeah. You want to take the red one or the blue one? Green, yellow, gray. Yeah, those are basically all the colors that I got. So yes, more videos are coming soon. And I think these ones here were a different packet.
Yeah, the gray ones were separate.
Yeah, I think these ones are going to hold up a little bit better than these ones here, the little fuzzy. These look like they feel like there's a block of balsa wood in here or something, or cardboard.
And catnip.
Oh, and catnip. Oh yeah. But we'll see what happens with these here. You know, maybe I'll have a bobcat over there rolling around in the backyard because all the catnip.
Mm.
Oh yeah, so yeah. More videos coming soon. Amanda, come on up, Amanda.
Hey, Mandy.
Get a little bit of time. Come on up.
And Booster.
You can come on up. Maybe Cliff will be in here shortly, unless Cliff is lurking.
Colin's not coming up.
Yeah. He says he's not feeling well today.
Oh, she's at work.
Oh. That's
maybe later.
Maybe later.
Mute.
Not a cat. Those are not for you. Yeah, I had to get the mice up off the floor. Those are not for you. You are not a cat.
No.
You are not a cat. You are a dog. Hey. I'm live.
Here, I'll mute you for a second.
Okay. Good evening, Cliff. Yes, I saw you dancing around up there. We were talking with the oldest daughter.
He's got a lens cover on.
Yeah, I know he does.
Basement was cold.
Yes, I know it's cold. And
Oh, it's out on my keys.
I couldn't help it. The daughter walked in. I hope so, Amanda.
Good evening, Jason. Molly, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing all right. Doing all right.
How's your arm doing? Oh, it's looking way better.
I just have this little split right there, and that'll probably be all gone by Saturday.
Yeah.
And then I wanted to bring this with me.
The Bailey?
Basil.
Basil. Okay,
I
close.
wonder what happened to it. Did you know Katie didn't eat it?
Nope. I didn't know we had it here. I would have asked for some, and it would be in the house freezer.
How are the loofahs
So
doing?
we stayed lost.
Dude, they're getting freaking
it's
big.
house fresh,
Are they?
especially
Oh, yeah.
fruit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, that's really depressing.
I don't know if
because
you saw the
I was going to
news
wait for you to
earlier.
make a smoothie and then ask you to make the one for me with ice
on,
cream.
camera.
Oh, you would try to milk
It'll work.
it.
It'll work. Come on, come on,
I
come on,
would
come
try
on.
to smooth it, yeah.
Restart your camera.
The thing is just being like it
There we go.
was focused way up here, and for some reason, I was leaning way back over here. Oh, that's my shirt pocket. All right, this thing's gonna be a turd. I don't know why I decided to do that. I'm not even
Yeah.
drinking tonight.
That was a big basil leaf.
Yeah, that sucker is. We'll do this.
Jason's still red.
Oh, that's because I've been outside in the sun all day.
And
Yeah,
you're
that's
on the
about what I
west
figured that sucker is. About 4 inches long. Right at like 4 inches.
Is that the regular basil?
That's just and then there's wrong side. What, almost 3 inches wide? 2.5. 2.5 by 4. This was yes. Let me see if I can get my package.
The
I
regular
don't go in the
basil?
same bed.
Big
I have
basil?
not planted basil. Like I planted it one time, and I've never planted it again. The stuff self-plants. Like I never have to touch it. It just keeps going.
I don't know. I kind of like that Russian basil. Real spicy.
I want to say it's regular normal basil, but to be dead honest, I freaking don't remember.
Take a bite.
I still have a package in here somewhere. Guess I can
Here's
find it.
coffee is good.
Do
Hi,
what?
Randy. How you doing?
Hey, Randy.
No,
Hi,
that's
Randy.
okay.
No, sir. I'm on the wrong. No wonder I can't. I have everything.
Yeah, Randy. The link's at the top of the page if you want to join us.
All right, now I'm going to see. Where is my basil?
You'll find it. It's in there somewhere. So you want
Yeah, it's in my open package container, which is the one I'm in. There it is. Nope, that's spinach. Wrong one. Spinach.
What
Spinach.
happens if you planted spinach and basil together?
I've done it. Not in the same container, but
I wonder if you get a cross pollination.
that'd be weird. It could be possible, but I mean, to be honest, I don't know. Well, it's
understand,
actually.
I understand.
All right, so fun news on that one. I don't actually have my basil container in here.
Oh no.
I know. Again, like I said, I haven't planted this stuff in. I planted seeds once 2 years ago, almost 3 years back in 2020, and yeah, I haven't planted a single one since because I just take them off these things and they just keep going.
Oh, did you? Let me go there so I can pop that up.
Let me see if I can find it. Herbs,
Oh,
basil.
that was pretty. Our guy's a little on the slow side here because I gotta go through everything. Look what Manda got.
I'll have to throw it on StreamYard because I don't have Facebook.
No, it's on screen.
I'm looking at the screen. Oh, ooh. Red, is that a red belly?
It looks like a spotted one. See, ours are like a purple iridescent here.
Yeah, I found one of the same ones. It's like got a dark top half, but the back half is like kind of like a purpley color. Oh, King Skink. I thought she said King Snake. I read that wrong.
Oh.
Yeah, he's just chilling too, because normally them suckers are skittish.
Yeah, well, it's still a little cold there. Let's see. Is that a shovel? Should probably dug it up a little bit. That's a shovel I see there.
It looks like a wheelbarrow handle. Or a post hole digger.
It could be. Yeah, like I said, let's see. A baby King Skink kind of squished a little. It did run out after it warmed up in the sun, so that's good.
We got too many things in the way over here.
Hopefully you didn't hurt it too bad. Yeah, it's cool. It's cool people sharing stuff like that. Get a chance to see. Oh, that's a wheelbarrow handle.
Haha.
Yeah, we don't get those kind of over here. We just got the little purple iridescent ones down here where we live. And we also have the geckos too.
Just
I'm not
says
sure
it's
what geckos those are.
basil. From what I'm finding, it just says it's large leaf basil. There was another name for it. I just can't remember what it was.
Large leaf basil.
Basil. It had another name if I knew where my package went, but well, you know what? I think my package might actually still be stuck in my refrigerator.
Oh, let me check. You dropped a piece of wood on it. Scare you that bad, huh? Hopefully you missed it. Yeah, I should get the camera out. Go take some pictures of some geckos. Because geckos are cool. What you doing, Coco? What you doing, Coco? Yeah, I put out some sunflower seeds for bait here so I can keep an eye on it, see if it disappears. It's starting to disappear, so we might have some action in the shop soon. Oh yeah, the snakes are going to be out and about. Yes, they are. They're going to be hungry and wanting to propagate. They're looking for mates and food. Yeah, because I know in Australia they got the scary snakes too, and they got no rattles on the end of them to let you know, hey, stay away. Ah, Gandalf Smith, how you doing?
Hey, Gandalf.
Evening, Gandalf.
Nope, he didn't say hi to you.
I don't care. It's gonna get said. He's gonna get say hi to back. So if he doesn't like it, he can eat a mouse turd. So yeah, apparently it's just a large leaf basil.
Oh yeah. Oh, he's hopping between Steve's live and here. I don't blame him.
Ah, that's now I found it. It's Genovese basil.
Ah, I'm not familiar with that one.
That's basically large leaf. Like you get the stuff like this. That was one leaf on there. I got some that are smaller than that, but that sucker was. I had to clip that off just to show off because that's a huge leaf. That is a mad good sized leaf.
Oh, you didn't say hi to Cecilia.
I did not know. So I am back and forth. Hello, Cecilia. How are you doing? Apparently, got say hi to Jeff and Amanda. Hello, everyone. Sorry, I wasn't really looking at the chat. I was looking through to see if I could find the name of that stupid basil.
Yeah. Oh, now I can see the chat a lot easier now.
Should have done that from the start, Jason.
So, did you skip a couple of heartbeats there, Amanda, when you on that other one, on that tiger snake?
Jumpy snakes. I want some purple basil.
I like the German basil. It's spicy.
Oh, you mean the Russian basil?
Russian basil.
Yeah.
The foreign basil.
So the angry basil?
Angry basil. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Spicy.
I still got to grow angry rosemary.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
I have basically.
Yeah, we've decided that we're going to be making a purchase here on my birthday. Hopefully, it'll be here in a week after that.
In 2
For the
weeks.
tent?
2 weeks. A greenhouse.
Oh, nice.
A high tunnel.
Yep.
Oh, an actual high tunnel?
And that, well, not from High Tunnel, but the knockoff from Vivor. And we're gonna get the
It got great reviews.
yeah, easy to put up. I guess I'm gonna run power out to it.
I miss you already, Gandalf.
Which one? Are you getting the $300 one or are you getting the $100 one?
We're getting the 20 by 10 by 7.
Is that right? That's not right.
I think it is. Let me get over to it there.
10 feet high, 7 feet wide, 20 feet long.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
It might be this one here. 10 by 7 by 7.
It's like 159.
Oh, I've seen one for 159, but well, let's see what we got for Vivor.
Yeah, so let me get this shared out.
Oh, there it is. Green poly mesh. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, quiet. See ya.
I could probably go for the 12 by 7 by 7, but I don't have anywhere to stick it.
Yeah, so it's got the Beaver walk-in tunnel greenhouse. They can't call it a high tunnel because that is actually a trade name for high tunnel. So that's it right there, 159.
Yeah,
And
looking
then
at
you
it. It's not
picked
too
out
bad.
the planters for it too.
Yeah. Say again, honey?
And you picked out the planters for it too.
Yeah. You can pick out some planters, and then what I'm going to end up probably doing is in the future is I'll probably get some pallets from work, and I will probably raise it up probably about 2 feet higher. So then I can walk around the sides of it on the inside. And I'll probably insulate it too as well. So yeah, we're going to get the green one instead of the white one. So it absorbs some kind of from the sun.
Sorry.
there's the measurements. It's going to be 20 feet long, 10 feet wide, 7 feet tall in the center. So I will just clear it by 10 inches in the center.
For now.
For now, anyways. So, yeah.
What you do is you run the center, you run lines to the top of your center ridge pole or ridge line or pole center line, and you run that's where you grow your tomatoes.
Yeah. So I won't be growing too many tomatoes in there. And what I'll probably end up doing is maybe in the summertime with the tax return, I will probably order a shade cloth.
Yeah, you're gonna need some help putting that thing together.
Oh, yeah. I got Molly and the kid.
Well, yeah, because it says at least 3 people.
Yeah. So I'll probably what I'll end up doing is probably videotaping it, putting it together, and doing a long-term kind of review. I got some extra EMT I'm going to be putting in there. I will be putting power in there. So I have.
It is my birthday present to you.
It's our birthday present to us.
Mhm.
Yeah. So Molly's going to end up.
You're buying me a blanket set.
Oh yeah, I'm buying her a blanket set. But what I'll end up doing is we'll probably end up getting a couple of the half barrel planters, put them in there.
The whiskey barrels?
Yep, and put in a citrus trees, the dwarf citrus trees. So we kind of keep them protected in the wintertime, and I can pull them out in the summer.
That's gonna be hard. If you're using whiskey barrels, that might be pretty hard once you get those things full. Them suckers are heavy.
Oh, I got equipment here. I might put it on a small pallet, and then put it by the edge. On one of the back doors here.
You have a pallet jack?
No, we got a tractor with forks.
Oh, there you go. Well, shit, that makes it easy.
Oh yeah. And over time, what I'll probably end up doing is I'll probably put in those 12 by 12 pavers, and slowly put those in there.
Read Cecilia's comment out loud for me.
Jason, how about putting it together and then digging up the inside to brace on the outside? The way you have a step down and give you more headroom. Well, the problem is here I'm in a flood zone, so that's why I'm getting it up.
You're going to raise it
Yeah.
using pallet wood.
Yeah, I get free pallets at work. Like I said, what I'll probably end up doing is concreting some posts on the corners, halfway through the center, and probably right along the doors itself. So I can go up with it.
Bye, Amanda.
And then I will probably, screw it down.
Bye, Mandy.
Bye, Mandy. And what I'll do is I'll actually attach it to the wood frame itself. And then those flaps I can sandwich a couple of pieces of like a 2x6 by 20 feet long. And just put 3 bolts in there so I can take it off in the summertime so I can roll it up. Or I can just leave it on there and just pull the shade cloth over the top of it.
Yeah, I'm looking at that. Looked at the thing. It doesn't look like you can roll up the sides. It just looks like you can roll up the front door and then the windows.
Oh, yeah.
Front door, back door, and windows.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I'm going to be running power in there. I have EMT that I can use. I got that at an awesome price because some of them are just slightly bent. And I can run power up there with some lights. And that'll also help make it a little bit more rigid as well.
You got so many plans.
Yeah. Oh, I know.
Sure, you're telling me. I started off with about 400 of them this season and only did about 6.
Same here.
Blake, it's $160.
Yeah.
What up, Blake?
It's not bad.
Yeah. Let me go back to here.
The price is decent.
Yeah, most of that price is basically for the conduit,
Oh, yeah.
or the framework. Although although some places the canopies for those things are ridiculously expensive.
Actually, it's not.
Some of the some of the higher grade stuff. Oh yeah, that covering is ridiculous.
Blake wants to know the footage.
Uh,
10
it's gonna be 10 by 20
by 7.
by 7 feet tall. It's 159, and like I said, they do.
I thought it was 10 feet tall.
No,
Well, it's a shame,
it will be later on.
right?
Yeah, or maybe 8 feet tall or 8.5.
Yeah.
You're going to have to build your base first before you put it together.
Well, I can always.
You can just do it right the first time.
Yeah. But yeah.
Start collecting pallets.
Yeah, the most expensive part is going to be getting the treated lumber for it. But no, I don't need them fully straight either.
Treated
Yeah, I don't
lumber.
think the treated lumber is going to be too bad.
Yeah. I just need the treated lumber that's going to be along the bottom. Once I get above the ground, I don't need it treated. I can just spray it with some engine oil, and it'll be fine. So,
Yeah, the burn method works pretty good too.
yeah, I can scorch it.
I like Cecilia's idea.
What? Putting in the digging a hole. And putting it
No,
in there?
the new one. She just posted right now.
Okay.
Read it.
Yeah, I make it like a raised bed all around so you can stake it down. Oh yeah.
Then you have planters already in it.
Oh yeah.
You could use pallet wood for that.
Oh yeah. I need to get that denailer. That costs about $80.
Are you talking about the pneumatic one?
Oh yeah. They just shoot those nails right out of them. I was like, oh yeah, I gotta get one of those.
It shoots the nails out, but don't ever run those things through a planer or your saw because you will mess up your saw or your planer.
Mm-hmm.
You have to everywhere there's a hole, you have to take a drill bit and drill out because it always leaves that tag of metal in there that's in between the nails.
Oh yeah.
Strips. So yeah, I used to watch a lot of dudes take apart pallets, and there was one guy who used to have stacks of pallet wood, and he says, never run this stuff after you've taken all the nails out. Never just run it through your planer. He went through like 4 or 5 blades doing that.
Ouch.
Because that little piece of metal, as thin as that piece of metal is, it notches your blades.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
those things are like razor sharp. Yeah. That's a lot of nails I got to remove by hand. A lot of times I'll end up splitting them.
Did that before.
I got about
did that
10
before.
pallets I got to take apart over the next couple of weeks.
Yeah, I could have saved myself a good 20 hours pulling nails.
You were
I
so
do it by
proud
hand.
of you.
I don't have other
Oh
stuff.
no, those planters turned out wonderful.
I'd like to see that in the greenhouse.
Oh, those most definitely will be. Yeah, but I figured I'll slowly put in those 1 foot by 1 foot by 2 inch pieces of concrete. Those little stepping stones, little square ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, then I'll actually have something I can use a furniture dolly to move stuff around on.
There you go.
Like I said, I might make a couple of big planters because I ended up with several casters. I got them for $1 each.
Nice.
No, I'm talking about the 3-inch plastic coated casters from work. Because
So what about the ones for my chair? You don't have
Well,
those planned, do you?
no, those ones are going for your chair. Those are the 4-inch ones. Those ones are the super expensive ones. And those ones cost me $2 a piece.
I know Mom's getting you for your birthday.
Well, don't tell me.
Why?
Well, at least I want a surprise.
I won't be. I'm going to make sure you get it early.
Oh,
She's paying for our camping trip.
oh, is she? Okay, awesome.
She's going to give you cash to cover it.
Ooh. Okay, which link are you talking about there? Oh, for the VBoard link?
No, StreamYard.
Oh, StreamYard.
Because she says it's too hard to type.
Oh,
Don't know why. But
No,
not
it's-
gonna argue. We got too much stuff everywhere. And I have not planted them yet, Jason. I'm planning on doing it tomorrow, but we'll see how that works out.
What are you planting?
Garlic.
Garlic,
Oh, okay.
because you told me to let you know when I'm about to plant it, and I did say on the last live that I was going to start planting
That
it
means
this
I'm-
week,
That
but
means I'm gonna have to do that tomorrow afternoon too, huh?
or on your next day off.
There you go, Cecilia. Hope your internet's up to par. I hope so.
She coming up?
I think so.
Oh, I hope so.
Which is a rare thing for Cecilia to come up on a panel.
It is. I've actually already got my garlics picked. You can kind of wrong side, right there
Well,
is all my
anyways, like I
garlic
said,
that I'm going to be trying to plant. It's like 3
Yeah.
cloves.
if Cecilia has hands like my mom, it's actually hard for my mom to type as well. Oh, nope, it popped up and popped back down.
Try again.
It's the arthritis, the pirate finger.
Yeah. Yeah, well, my mom was an AMP airframe mechanic, so I can understand what it does to hands. Because it's actually starting to show up in my right hand now from work. All the years dragging the hoses and holding the trigger.
Yeah, my right hand.
Uh-huh.
I was about to say, Jason, switch.
Well, every once in a while, I'll get that sharp pain right in here, and then my hand will all cramp up. It just does this, and it's just like, ow!
Uh.
And I gotta massage my hand to get it to release.
I get a weird cramp right down here, right down the center of this muscle, and I don't know why it does it, but it does it every once in a while, and my whole finger just goes, and I was
Yeah.
like stuck for a second. I'm like, ooh, stop.
Well, like I said, the little spray nozzle that I had did have a locking mechanism on them, but I removed them because I didn't want it to get stuck on if I tripped or fell. Then I would get sprayed, or I would have a
Right? Don't want to fall over in a sprayer weasel right in the face.
and it did happen one time,
Same thing with Jeff.
but I didn't have the locking mechanism on there, which saved my butt. Yeah, okay. Oh nope! It popped right back off again.
Oh,
Blake, you're not supposed to punch things you're not supposed
Yeah.
to punch.
Well, anyways, it's like
Deb says she's got the same problem too.
well, it was a little bit smaller than this with the trigger, and you actually held it like this, and you would squeeze it. So I did that for about 14 years,
Ew.
every day. So yeah, and I knew eventually it's going to catch up to me.
do you have precision screwdrivers?
Yes, I do.
Because my glasses are really loose.
Okay.
I need to borrow them.
Trying to think of where they are. I think they're in a box somewhere.
Mhm.
I know Katie has them too. Cecilia's trying to come up.
Yeah, her internet's still, I think it's still screwy.
Yeah, and every once in a while, my arm will still go numb right here from the injury I had years ago. Or I'll be holding something, I'll be doing something, all of a sudden it just goes numb. I'm all, oh man.
How?
They told me I would have problems with it for the rest of my life.
Pickled tomatoes.
Ooh.
No, she just said she's going to make pickles out of the green ones. How are you going to turn a tomato into a pickle?
You pickle it.
You
Well, I know, I understand that, but she said she's just going to make. She didn't say she was going to pickle them. She just said she's going to make them pickles.
So how you doing there, Deb? I'm sorry, Cecilia. Are you still trying to come up, or are you gonna let it go?
Yeah, she's just having issues, it looks like.
Yeah, I know. That darn internet that's up there. Squirrel.
Somebody threw away my ice cream.
Hmm?
Somebody threw away my ice cream.
Yeah.
They must have crushed it or damaged it or something. I didn't say anything. People suck.
That they do.
Yeah, but like I said,
Hey, Rob.
Hey, Rob.
hey, Rob on the road, how you doing? Let's try this again. Are you able to hear us there, Cecilia? I know we've had troubles with this in the past too.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Barely, but yes, we can. Let me turn up my speaker. There you go. Let's try that.
Okay, I don't know what it is, but StreamYard is trying to get me to set up a live. So I've been trying since I asked in order to get up. It keep on giving me my own live.
Oh,
Oh, it's wanting you to set up your own broadcast. Yeah, sometimes on a certain device, you actually have to go through Google. You click onto the link, then you got to go through Google to go through StreamYard to get up on a panel.
Okay,
And I found out
Jason,
that works easy.
can you hear me?
Yes. Yes, Cecilia, go ahead.
Hey, CR.
can you? hear
Okay.
me?
Reason I'm saying it's better for me to talk than type. Unfortunately, I must have touched something because I've gotten welts on my hands, so it's hard for me to type, especially my right hand. I don't know if it's a chemical or whatever the case may be. But that being said, okay, I sound like your mother on Facebook. Fine. Hey, at least it's a friendly voice. Now, what I was
Yes.
mentioning about the pallets, what you can do, and I've done this before with raised bed, then once you cut it in half, you then put it together and maybe put a 2x4 in between them, so it'll give you a bit of bracing. And then all you do is you keep on doing that around the base of your the thing you want to build, and that way you'll
Yep.
have it off the floor. And if you don't want just a 2x4, maybe a 4x4 or a 1x8x6 in between both of those pallets. That way it'll raise it up. It'll give you space to put some spikes and also around the edges, but you can just cut away some of the other pallets and just fill in the holes where the other pallets do not meet.
Oh,
Right.
yeah. Yeah, we've already been going through designs and see what I can do. Like I said, on the north side of it, I won't be able to put anything there because it's gonna be going right up against my my carport.
Oh, it's
Another
going
thing
over
there.
there.
It's gonna go about a foot away from the carport. So that's another reason why I haven't put the side of the carport on yet.
That is not why.
Oh, yeah, well, also it's still been hot here. I mean, really hot.
Yeah, not here, man. My temp's been dropping. It's currently 67 degrees right now.
We're at 78.
Yep. It's
When I
supposed
went to
drop this
bed
over the
last
weekend.
night, my temperature was 54.
72.
Last night.
Yeah.
And high humidity, and it stayed warm all night. But we're
Yeah.
supposed
Man,
to
I
get
wish
down
I had that
into-
heat.
Supposed to get down into the lower 50s, possible 49 degrees for Saturday and Sunday morning.
Yeah, I spent today, well, I've already cleaned out the greenhouse. I got that more or less situated and tidied up. I had to throw my citrus trees in there because if it's getting that cold at night, my citrus trees ain't gonna make it.
Oh yeah, no, we need to keep them warm.
Yeah, I stuck them in the greenhouse and I already got the I made sure my heater worked, thermostat works, everything. I got it set to 60.
Yeah, what I might do is, that's a good idea, Cliff. I think I might go ahead and maybe take a couple of those 2 foot by 2 foot pallets I get from work, and make those for my planters for my citrus trees inside the greenhouse.
There you go.
Yeah.
Well, I still have my. It's funny. So I just left them this season in the little steel containers that they come in that you get them at the store with. That usually comes with that little orange container or yellow
I
container.
understand, Cecilia.
But thank you for coming
Yeah,
up.
thank you for coming in, Cecilia.
Sorry, Cliff.
No worries. But yeah, I just left my citrus plants in the purchased containers that they came in. They're still even in
Yeah.
the little plastic buckets, the tree growing buckets. And I had one that thing grew like 3 feet this season, straight, just one branch, just straight up.
Right.
Yeah, my apples did really good this year, despite the heat.
Yeah, I kept mine watered, but I also have mine in big ceramic pots.
Yeah, mine are in the ground now.
I don't have really anywhere to stick mine in the ground at the moment until we get rid of 2 of the vehicles on the property. I'd like to get rid of the third one, but I also want to try to get it fixed and running so I could sell it for a decent amount of money. But
Yeah.
don't have time to fix it because I'm always at work.
There we go.
What is it?
That Isuzu Trooper, is that right? What vehicle is that you're trying to get rid of, Cliff?
Well, I want to get rid of the Isuzu, but at the same time, I want to try to fix it up so it don't actually run. So maybe I can like trade it into a dealership for down payment or like more of a incentive, or not a down payment, but like more of a payoff for either my vehicle or my Jeep.
Oh, wow. That was really sketchy, huh?
Yeah, your voice there, Cliff.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there.
Oh, yeah, you're fine
That's
now.
better.
Could just be weird internet today. Don't know. I still want to get my truck fixed. I miss driving my truck. My other truck. Except they don't make throwout bearings like they used to.
I think it was the clutch that was always a problem.
Yeah, burned out clutch plate. Not the clutch itself, the clutch plate.
Oh, wow.
Because the throwout bearing sits on that. It's supposed to pull it, but I guess I might have to even replace the hydraulic fork or the hydraulics for that too. For the
That could be a
clutch.
problem where it's not engaging the clutch plate all the way. That's why you're burning everything up.
No, it's in. I think the problem is there's too much buildup behind the hydraulic arm, so it's not pulling it back far enough, so the thing just sits on the pressure plate.
Oh, okay. So, yeah. So it's just getting just enough pressure off of it so it'll slip and burn.
Yep, it's just a tad bit on there to freaking friction run it. So when I'm driving around, the thing's sitting there burning out, melting out all the oil or grease. But I got to do a lot of other work on that thing too, because there's other. When I threw out the last one, it broke off the peg, the holding pin for the release the fork, the throwout fork. So yeah, I got to replace that. I got to fix that. Might have to fix my bell housing on the clutch housing because that when it died the last time, it actually shot the fork straight, the release fork straight through the housing.
Yeah, Cecilia, I think that's what's going to do it right there. Yeah, I think she got the blister from pulling out the weeds.
No, she said weed trees.
Yeah, the weed trees.
So I'm assuming the cannibalistic kind. We're just gonna say that way nobody has a freaking heart attack.
Oh, yeah.
Or the Jane of Mary.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we were able to hear you fine.
Yeah. There you go, the devil's lettuce.
Would that be the Italian thistle? Haha.
Oh yeah, and by the way, this thing, look, that's
Yeah.
completely gone. The burn. No burn.
Did you feel the burn, Cliff?
I felt it
Oh yeah.
for a brief second. I literally flash burned myself like a seared steak.
Almost got the barbecued lobster there, huh?
Yeah. Most of all the excess or outer layer of burnt skin is pretty much all peeled off. So as of Saturday, it'll be 2 weeks.
Yeah. Oh, it was Saturday. Ah. I was thinking you did it on a Friday.
No, I did it on a Saturday because I did it right before I did it the day of my live stream.
Ah, that's right.
So I did it Saturday. So last Saturday was 1 week. This coming Saturday will be week number 2. So 14 days. Willie Nelson special topping. I'm surprised he has not shown up today.
Who, Cullen?
Yeah.
No, he called in sick.
He's got the ick. He's got the ick.
He's got the
I got the ick.
Molly's had the ick.
I actually feel better. I just don't sound it.
Oh yeah, that strep takes a while to recover from.
Yeah, like I said, I think Cecilia was grabbing it and it was sliding in her hands and tugging on the skin. That will definitely do that, cause the blisters. That's okay. I just wait for a good rain here and the baby trees here come out real easy.
And a funky tree. Then whatever seeds those are dropping, that's really weird.
Well, it depends on what kind of tree too.
That's what I'm saying. I don't normally know what unless it's like a freaking poison oak tree.
Or a type of sumac or anything that's got
Or
the white sap in it.
she just says it's just a tree.
Yeah, well, it's in the ficus family. Oh yeah, that'll leave welts on you if you're sensitive to the that white sap, which I found out I am not, so I am good there.
Yeah, I'm good with milkweed too, which is weird. It's sticky and feels funny, but
But no, I actually came across somebody that was actually allergic to ficus. They couldn't be around the ficus when we were chainsawing them. We were cutting them all up. The dust would get into the nostrils and they would flare up.
that is weird.
It is. They couldn't even touch the sap of the tree.
I didn't even know like there could be an allergy to a ficus. I mean, it's just a ficus. It doesn't do anything, just grows.
The sap is toxic.
Yeah, if you eat it.
Well, no, some people just all they have to do is just touch it.
I've never had that problem with ficus.
I haven't, but there's some people out there that actually do.
That's crazy. Like that's actually that's just kind of.
Oh yeah. Yeah, anytime we would get near any of the like the fruitless mulberries, you couldn't be around them.
That's crazy.
I'm allergic to oleanders.
Oleander.
Oleander dander.
Oh, so it's got what kind of pods does it have? Does it have a dark leaflets? And like about 11 leaflets on a leaf?
You said leaves of 3, leave them the hell be.
Oh, no. Well, the one that keeps popping in my head was, the pods. If I had a picture of the leaf, I might know what it is. Oh, it's about 4 feet tall. Yeah, that's going to be in the ground pretty good. Here, share that.
Yeah, that would work, Rob, if it wouldn't possibly set the neighbors or the fence between the houses on fire. Oh,
Yeah, because there's several trees out there that have the pods that I know are very invasive. One of them is going to be the like the Chinese lantern tree. I know those can be pretty invasive.
yeah, just keep take all the branches off and just leave the main stem there. After a while, since that thing can't photosynthesize, that whole tree, the whole thing will die.
Yeah, next to the wood fence, so no fire.
Yeah, that's what I said. That's it. You can't do fire because it's by the fence. So it'll set the divider on fire.
Now, what I used to do is I used to take a sharp shovel and pop it right there next to it, loosen up the soil, and pull the tree right out.
No, she can't do that because it's in her wood pile and in between planters.
Yeah. Just have to get them when they're small.
Just cut the tops off. It's a possibility that it could be poison oak. But usually poison oak doesn't grow normally into a tree. It's kind of more like a vine. Depends on it. If you can send either myself or Jason a picture of it, we can figure out what it is.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but nobody normally eats oleander.
Yeah, I remember back in the 80s, 3 Marines, Camp Pendleton, paid the price.
Rub it on your butt. Can't sit for a month. Yeah, and the problem is it'll kill the plant and everything around it within like 2 or 3 feet. The point is to get rid of the tree, Rob, not contaminate the soil around it.
No kidding.
If you're gonna do that route, you might as well just get a freaking liter of oil and just dump it right next to the tree.
Well, yeah, I would have to see the seed pod, and I would have to see the leaf and the bark to make a good identification if I know the tree. What should be like a camphor tree or something like that. You make candy.
I mean, the easiest thing to do is if you have it on your cell phone, Cecilia, just use Google Lens and just take a picture of it, and it'll tell you what it is.
Yeah, so one day here in the next few weeks, I gotta get the chipper shredder out there and start feeding the leaves and small little branches through there, and get those in the bags and get those composted.
Yeah, I found one of these guys on my tree today. Actually, a couple of them.
Let me get
Focus,
one bigger.
bastard.
Come on.
Does not want to focus. Why does my camera never want to focus when I want it to?
I'm trying to get it to go big and it won't let me.
I'm trying to get my camera to focus and it won't do it.
There we go.
Focus, you fucker. Sorry. It's a pigeon horn. It has a pigeon horntail like. There we go. I found like 2 dead husks on my tree and one that was living, so I pestered it until it pulled out, moved itself.
Yeah, look at the size of that stinger. Woohoo!
Yeah, that sucker's long, and it's weird. It's from like the middle of that tail base, that like fat.
The thorax?
Yeah. Like it goes from the middle of that. It's kind of like almost like a swallowtail. It's weird, but that thing was stuck in the tree. It had to wiggle itself out.
Oh, what it was probably doing, it was probably laying eggs underneath the cameo layer.
Yep.
She says the leaves start out as one and then split up into that looks like fingers when in nature.
When mature.
Sumac. Has it got a white sap to it?
There we are back to white sap.
Yep.
You can make me unbig, Jason. Unbig me.
Yeah, it could be a type of sumac. Yeah, because I know it's not going to be a Brazilian pepper because they don't survive the cold.
There's a lot of things that don't survive the cold.
This is true. Yeah, as long as you don't, break the leaves or anything else when you try and pull them up, or the bark to expose the cambium layer. Just use a shovel if you're able to get into it. Stick it next to it and give it a little bit of a wiggle. And you should be able to pull it out.
I'm telling you, just cut off all the leaves, and then just cut that sucker in half. By next season, that tree will be dead. Ooh, yep. So that tree's pretty much going to be stuck in there.
Oh yeah.
Rob's got lazy man plants he wants to prune.
Yeah.
That's funny.
No, like I said, I think I had all of my asparagus survive this year. All my plantings.
Nice.
So I should have a planter full of asparagus by midsummer. And I should be able to, next spring, I will be able to harvest off one plant. In another 2 years, I should be able to harvest the entire planter, which is 2
Nice.
feet by 8 feet. Yes. And
That'd be awesome.
I'll be starting another planter this upcoming spring. And what I'll probably end up doing is I'll probably end up putting that on the east side of the house so it gets the afternoon shade, but it gets all the morning sun until about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And get that the hot afternoon sun off of it. Oh, yep. Chicken soup, I guess.
Right. Chicken soup or some free chicken breasts.
Yep.
Outside all, despite the fact that I'm losing sunlight, I was out there almost all day long doing work.
CR, how you doing?
So yeah, where I'm planning on planting the first set of garlic in the planter that I planted them last year.
Yeah.
I now have 5 of them that somehow mysteriously survived me sifting through that entire top 8-inch.
Oh, really? 5? Wow.
And they're already I found 3 more today, and I'm like, what the heck? So they're just randomly growing in almost the center next to the side, but I literally I went through that whole thing by hand. I sifted everything.
Well, maybe you should tag those with a little flag or something, so you know which ones are which.
Oh, I'm gonna have a divider bar in there.
Okay.
I have a piece of 3/4 inch by 3-inch flat stock, basically wood, some pallet wood essentially, or fence board,
Yeah. So,
however you want to call it. And I'm just gonna stick it in the dirt, just make a little trench and shove it in there, and that'll be my divider bar.
Yeah, because then you can test it between planted and then naturally took off.
No, those are the funny thing is those are the ones I planted last season.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. The ones that actually survived.
Yeah, which is weird. I don't know why they all of a sudden decide to in the middle of October Just
You
start
still have
popping up
ice?
more.
Is there still more?
Yes. Yeah, no. If it was like the last little bit, I'd tell you and I'd go drink something else.
And then talking about the ice.
It's like really low though.
Would you fill mine out?
How do the insides look wrong?
One low from work too.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Oh, she says green on the outside skin and then white on the inside.
Most of it's just a giant chunk.
Yeah.
And scoops, yeah.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
sounds similar to like a milkweed style plant, but if that's got smooth bark, then yeah. Is the bark kind of smooth with like what look like spots, kind of like a cheetah?
oh, wow.
Oh, and I finally got off my butt and actually planted my 4 blueberry plants that have been sitting just in the container next to the fence for the last 6 months.
I thought you were going to say years.
Oh,
I bought them at the beginning of the season. I bought them shit back in like March or February, and they've just been sitting in the packages that I bought them in. It's still wrapped in the plastic,
Just in case.
sitting in a bucket next to the fence. I've just been watering them all season.
in the bare root form.
Thank you.
Kind of sort of bare root form. They give you, you give the starter mash that they go in there, and then they kind of wrap it in like a papery plastic.
All right, Randy, have a good night.
You want candy?
Yes, please.
Take care, Deb. Have a good one. Oh wait,
No, that's Randy.
nope, sorry. No, never mind. Sorry. Good night, Randy.
So what you
I thought Deb was leaving.
like those?
I guess Deb is leaving too, huh?
I'm not sure. Doesn't quite seem like she said she was leaving, but she also said she's not gonna.
Here, have some Kit Kats.
Yeah.
Don't pour myself.
Once she gets everything figured out.
Yep, that's all you get. This one's for me. You want a candy?
No, I'm good.
To open it for you. I don't know why. I just wanted to open it.
Oh,
Let's just
Deb is
do that
leaving.
now,
Okay, good night then, Deb. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping by.
No,
We miss
that's
you
just- I'm
already.
not leaving. It's Randy.
Thank you.
Yeah, you don't want that going bad.
Nope, that's for my
Yeah, if anybody
pretzels.
wants to follow Randy on
You want pretzels?
his adventures throughout the day,
Yeah, I'm good on
as he is a truck
That's all
driver.
I got.
That's fine.
You don't get any other offers.
That's fine.
Blake, go to the grocery store and buy some kiwis then.
I'm gonna shuffle
The
away.
kiwis,
Kiwis,
Thank you.
kiwis,
also known as a booger fruit.
the booger fruit.
I
Booger
thought
fruit.
it said hooker fruit.
Kiwis are a booger fruit, right? It's green and it's slimy. What is the other one? It's shaped like a star. Star fruit,
Yeah,
I think is what they're called. Oh, those ones are weird too.
I know you got a couple of different names for a lot of the fruit out there, depending on where you're at.
Oh yeah, just as a pointer, this is not from a planter. Well, it's from a planter, but not like your standard 16, 18-inch planter. That one would grew on its own randomly in one of my metal raised beds next to the loofahs.
Oh, speaking of raised beds, Vivor has some nice ones for $100,
Or we could have made out of pallets like we were just talking
or
about.
made out of pallets. Yeah,
Wait, where did you say has them for $100?
like Vivor.
Oh, I thought you said Home Depot. I was like, what the heck? They ain't a bunch of Home Depot.
Or- yeah, they're 2 feet by 4 feet by, I think, 8 feet.
God dang.
They're like the corrugated metal type.
Oh, those funny things.
Yeah, but they're blocked. They're squared. They're not the round ones like you see on Self-Sufficient Me's channel.
Oh, he's got variations of different ones, but yeah, he usually gets the round ones. But yeah, no, I've seen those ones, but you have to assemble them, and the problem I see with that is they don't have anything to prevent the dirt and water from going out of the corners.
Yeah.
So you have to buy some sealing plastic or sealing rubber, whatever the heck they use on roofs, and you got to wedge that stuff in the corner. But yeah, those would be fairly interesting.
Yeah, so see, you definitely take care of those blisters. And no, don't pop them.
Mm-mm.
I would say if you want to do it the easy way, just get a bucket with some bleach water and stick your hand in the bleach water. That'll sanitize everything.
Oh,
As long as you're not allergic to bleach, you should be all right.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I can see. Yeah. Hard to do home chores.
Can't say I've had that issue myself, but I know it does exist. That does happen because a lot of people, I've seen people get all red and rashy just picking like carrots and radishes.
Really?
Yeah, there's something on the leaves because they're technically part of the. It's really weird. They're like off branch of the nightshade family.
Oh, okay.
So because they're like tomatoes, they have those little prickly hairs all up and down the stems.
Oh, okay.
Especially radishes, they have little fine little hairs on the bottom of the leaves. And if you're going through there and you're rubbing that stuff, it's kind of like rolling in fiberglass.
I've had no issues.
Yeah, you can get very itchy from carrots, radishes, tomatoes, running through all that. I managed to cut myself on something today. I don't know what well, it's already gone, but I don't know what I did.
Starting a little warm in here.
same. I was thinking the same thing.
Yes. It's saying it's 77 in here.
Yeah, it's a tad bit warm. I got a 73 in my room right now, but
Another thing is, that thing behind me, we'll be shutting it off in about 10-15 minutes because then it gets too cold.
that's
And
a
it's
good
only
window.
on dry.
And we only have it on dry. I might have to relocate that thing.
Where?
I don't know yet. I'd like to get it up higher. I put the window underneath it. She needs a maid.
Don't we all? Actually, I don't want a maid. I just want a garden helper. Just one. Just one garden helper.
Girl Friday.
What about Friday?
Are they still in business?
Yes.
PCR.
Like I said, I haven't seen anything advertising them since we left the Phoenix area.
Yeah, they still have them. I think they have them in my areas for a little bit, but I've got maid services. They're like everywhere.
Excuse me.
Yeah, itchy.
No. Yeah, I need to run the vacuum to the house.
Yes, that would be sweet.
Make
Then
the
I
kids
could
do
run
it.
them up.
Yeah.
So, how's the pest problem at the at work. Jason, how's that one going?
Oh, they did exactly like I said was going to happen.
Oh yeah, well no, you and me both agreed that they were just going to set traps and be done with it.
No, they're not even setting traps. They're just putting out
Poison.
bait.
Bait stations.
Containers. Yep, that's all they're doing. If they were going to do something about it, they would be there overnight getting rid of the rats.
Yeah, there's no way. Like you said, especially when they're eating all that bird food or dog food or whatever, the chicken
well,
feed.
They're not going to even touch those bait stations.
Uh-uh.
A couple of the stupid ones might.
Yeah, they're just going to sit
The
there
ones
and
on
just munching all the
the
good
lower
food.
pecking order will go in there and eat them because all the hierarchy rats will be kicking them out of there. Yeah, actually, rats have a society.
Yes, they do.
There's the top rat, and then there's the lower rats, and then there's the lower rats, and then there's the much lower rats, and then you get the rats of the rat world.
And then you get the bait rats.
Yep.
Bait rats are the ones that, like you said, they go out and they test it to see if it's safe for the other rats.
Yep.
Also known as a guinea pig rat.
Yep.
Ooh, man, can you imagine the crossbreed between that and rat and a guinea pig? Oh, that'd be one ugly rat.
Yeah, it'll look like a capybara.
I don't know. That one's still kind of weird. That one's an up in the air one.
Or a muskrat. Or a
Probably closer to a
nutria.
muskrat.
Or a nutria.
Cecilia's got to go water a plant.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I was doing that today. Man, I'm hoping they still make it or they grow this year. I'm going to have a huge harvest if I'm lucky of carrots at the end of the season.
You know what? My carrots did not survive the heat.
I have mine in raised bed planters and I don't know how they survived. Like
Yeah,
they
mine-
regrew from seed like mad quick.
I'm wondering if it might have been our water.
Thinking it might have been too much minerals in it.
Chlorine.
Maybe too much chlorine.
I mean, I use my hose water, but I mean that's straight city water. But I don't know.
So our city water, every once in a while, they'll hit it hard with the chlorine. I mean, you turn the tap on and you can smell it.
It's not that bad.
It is every once in a while. CR says he still has to harvest sunflower seeds. Oh, I got a box from work.
A junk box.
My junk box.
Oh, I thought you said you got a fox from work, and I was like, wait, what?
No. And I guess somebody threw this in there.
What is it?
Ooh, hoo, 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 sprinkler line. Oh no, that's coax cable.
No, it's sprinkler wire.
Oh, speaker wire. Oh,
In a
Sprinkler-
$10
sprinkler
box.
wire.
And a $10 box.
What?
Yep. Oh, jeez. And anchor.
Freaking fire alarm
Yeah.
or smoke detector.
I got several of these hard boxes, and I used all mine up, almost all of mine here inside the shop.
Nice. Those are expensive too.
Yeah, they are. Along with the cover, a 2-gang box that's kind of melted.
Yeah, that's a little rounded.
Yeah. And 30 amp, half of a plug.
Don't you kind of need the back half of that?
Yeah, actually, I already have a couple of them already.
Oh, there you
For
go.
previous boxes. No clamps. Another box. And probably about 40 AA batteries or more.
Good lord. Well, you ain't gonna run out of batteries anytime soon.
Well, like I said, my game cameras take 8 each, and I got 5 of them.
Ooh, that's all those batteries.
Yeah. And, all energizers.
Nice. Just to make sure they're all actually have current.
Yeah, so yeah. A couple of covers in here and plastic covers. Doorbell button.
It's always good to have one just in case one breaks.
Yeah. 15 amp receptacle. Yeah, so it's not bad.
Can you do me a favor?
What's that?
Go spray the bathroom sink.
Okay. I will be right back. Don't want to have it heavy low, so bust on the floor.
I think Molly just got tired of Jason going through the box.
No,
Kicked him out. Goes
You know
bring
those
the
big
sink.
water bugs?
No.
There's one in the bathroom sink. He needs to go take care of it.
Water bugs. Those little suckers bite.
Yeah, they do.
All right.
How many did you find in there?
Just one.
There was more than one.
The only one I saw. And your pest center is on the way.
That would depend on the electrical cover itself, Cecilia. We've got hundreds of varieties of electrical covers.
Yeah, so I know that alone right there is $8.
Yep. Standard hose mount or conduit mount
Mount.
clip, clamp.
Yeah. I'll be able to use this a little bit later on.
That almost looks like the Lazy Man's air conditioner hose attachment thing that you screw on there, clamp it on there, and then you just twist the knob and it pierces the hole in there.
Yeah, no, this here you actually put it in a wall or a stud, and you take the bolt off. It comes undone, and you put your rigid pipe in here, and you clamp it on there.
Is the screw thread is the screw end welded onto that, or does it have like a on the inside of the U? Is it got a like an Allen wrench, or is it just a screwdriver, or do you just use the whole unit itself?
You use the whole unit. You actually put a small piece of pipe in here to actually torque it into the wood.
Okay.
You drill. You put your small piece of pipe in there, and you just twine it up in there so it's nice and straight. Then you take that little piece of pipe out. Then you put your regular rigid pipe. This is for a 2-inch rigid, which is like drop back down to I think like $79 a stick now.
Wow, going down.
Yep. Oh, our wire dropped big time at work.
Did it?
Yeah, the 12-2 250 was $145 on Sunday. No, yeah, on Sunday and Monday they put up the new electronics stickers in its place, and it dropped down to $114.
$10.
No, went from $145 down to
Oh.
$114.
Yeah, that's not bad. $30, almost a $40 drop.
Oh yeah, like I said, if I was a contractor and I walked in there and I got that over the weekend, and I saw that price afterwards, I'd be pissed.
Well, the thing is, most contractors aren't going to buy anything on the weekend, especially on a Sunday.
We actually do here.
That's crazy.
Yeah, we're out in the sticks, so.
Yeah, I guess that kind of does make sense. I mean, you got to have somebody that works out there.
Yeah, a lot of the some of our independent contractors will actually come in on a Sunday, buy everything they need for the week that they know they're going to need for their projects that they have lined up. And it saves them a lot of time during the middle of the week. A lot of times they usually just send a runner in just to grab one or two items and bring it back to the site if they need them.
Yeah, could do it that way, but yeah, like you said, I guess because like you said, it makes more sense to get everything for the whole week, all at
Yeah.
one shot.
Yeah, they don't. Like I said, they try to get that MVP reward, so they'll try and spend that $1,500 on a Sunday or a Saturday.
Well, if I was them, what I would do is if the minute that sale comes in, I'd be like, look, here's my receipt. Can I get, I don't know if
The difference, yeah,
I don't know if you guys do that there.
I don't think we do.
Because I know there are some places that if you buy an item and it's within 7 days or something like that, or 3 to 5 days, that you can go in with the receipt and get like the a refund for the difference or whatever.
Yeah, especially when our 12/2/1000 was just at $600, and they dropped it to $444.
That's a huge drop.
That is a huge drop in savings too.
So even I guess Cecilia has them. They do the same thing up there. They buy everything on the weekend.
They actually do. I was real surprised. And it's the same contractors I have come in every Sunday.
I'm very sleepy. I'm trying not to be God, what is it? So obvious on here. That's why I keep ducking down so nobody gets to see me do it. But yeah. I didn't totally wear myself out working today, but I did get quite a bit of stuff done. So, I mean, I had a fairly productive day. I was actually pretty happy outside working for once.
Let's see. That plastic cover. I have no idea where the other half of it is, but it's a cover. I have that cover here.
Cecilia, I've needed sleep for the last 10 years.
Right?
I don't sleep well.
Yeah, Cecilia was wondering. So we got these little plastic covers. I don't know where the other half of it is.
Chad, that's an outdoor cover.
Yeah. And then this is one of the outdoor covers here. So you can actually use this for like a light switch or a receptacle or a GFI or kind of like
Jason has it upside down.
decor cover. Yeah, it's going to be.
Is it missing the? Oh no, it's okay. So that's weird. That's an odd one. I've never seen one like that.
Yeah. So this one's one here you can put in for light switches. So either you can use the decor light switch or the regular toggle light switch.
Yeah.
The ones that are most common are those ones that have the individual little flip ones.
Yeah, the dual doors.
Yeah, those ones are the most common because they're like under $4. When you get covers like this, now you're getting up to like $6, almost $7.
Yeah, those are technically outdoor covers, but most people use those in shops because they're not exactly 100% waterproof unless you have the box to go with them.
For easels?
Yeah, but that's mainly what those ones are used for.
Yeah, there's usually another cover here. I got one, a couple of them stuffed away somewhere.
Yeah, because those ones come with the box. Actually, comes with a rubber lip around it.
Yeah, and it sticks out about so far. Yeah, they make them come out about 4 inches.
Now,
Most of
what
them
you
are about
got
2
planted
inches.
out front of the house?
No, the ones I have out front of the house are going to be.
Out by the front door?
Those are a different one. Those are the full-on metal lift covers that you can actually lock. Put a
Oh,
padlock.
I've got one of those.
Mhm.
Those ones are kind of weird. You have to lift them to open them because they don't open just straight away.
Yeah, you gotta manipulate them just the way so it'll lift up. You can also lock them open too. There's a little lip in there. You can leave it open, but I keep them closed. So, there's some-
Most of those outdoor ones that you can lock, I don't trust because even if you lock it, all you need is a 2-foot piece of pipe. You stick it in the lock and twist, and that sucker just snaps off.
No, if you probably end up pulling the whole assembly apart and getting grounded and either short or ground fault.
No, because most of those, though, they're like, it's galvanized tin or whatever the hell it's made out of. Some of them are, you literally just go in there with a piece of pipe where the lock is at, just twist it, and it usually just breaks
Oh,
off
yeah.
the holes at. Some of them are different if you have like the standard, like the steel electrical boxes.
Yeah, let me see if I have one handy.
Those ones lock, but the way they lock is there's a hole that goes through the lip, and then just like it's kind of open on the bottom. So you got to watch out for spiders, unfortunately. But those ones have like a pass-through lock that locks in between where the lips go like this. There's a hole in there. You lock it in there down at the bottom. But again, depends on the electrical box. The one like Jason had with that clear plastic cover, those ones don't lock. But essentially, you can leave those things closed 24/7 because they got little punch outs on the bottom of the box itself for the
Yeah,
car.
little threaded parts, yeah. Well, here's the longer one. So you got the little gray box on the end. That makes a seal there. So this one here is lift up from here. You can do it that way, or you can also detach from here and make the switch over to here so it can actually come sideways.
Right.
The problem is on my house, I will have these set up right about shoulder height, and guess what's going to knock them off?
Your
Me.
shoulders.
Bam!
Run right into them.
Yeah. So, and these are the ones that we were talking about earlier. These are the ones I have on the house right now.
Oh, so you got the small boxes.
Yeah, these are going to be the regular outlets.
But yeah, you see how the bottom has got that little lock on there?
Yeah,
All you got to do is where that lock is at, you just stick a piece of pipe where that lock is at, and you just snap all that off.
yeah, or just
That'll
quick-
break off like nobody's business.
Yeah, it's just to keep the honest people honest. But yeah, you got a little lip here, so you can actually
Run the cord out.
run the cord out of it. Like I said, you do have to manipulate it in such a way so it'll open.
Yeah, show the side of it, Jason, where the locking mechanism is at for the door. Like, lift it. So there you go. So that's how that works. So it's got two lips on there, and then there's a little peg on the
pin right
inside.
here.
So yeah, you have to lift it up to open it. They're really weird,
Yeah,
but it keeps critters from trying to get in there and electrocuting the shit out of themselves.
yeah,
And I liked that one because that one actually has two stages of how that door can. You've got the locked stage, which is all the way in the back, and then on the front, it's got a secondary stage. So if you're running fatter cords, they don't get smushed in there.
yeah.
All right, and Cecilia says she's leaving in about 10 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I would probably be doing the same thing. Yeah, what's nice is, like people will open up boxes, steal parts out of them, which really makes me mad. But yeah,
They always do.
Yeah. What they'll usually end up doing is you get this as a whole set here. It comes with an outlet. See if I can get this piece out. If I can get it to come out. There we go. Yeah, it comes with the screws. It comes with an outlet. And basically a whole kit.
Yeah, normally.
Uh-huh. And what they'll do is they'll open it up. Oh, I want to see how it works. A lot of times they'll take the innards because we don't sell the innards by themselves. So they end up opening this up and just taking. So every once in a while, I'll get a box. We'll have some of these in there, have some of these in there. Other little miscellaneous parts that don't have a SKU on it. Like somebody ripped open a bag.
Or don't have the other half of the part that you need.
Yeah. I mean, we'll try and piece a whole bunch of the stuff back together and retape it.
Oh, Jeff's got the expensive outdoor outlets.
Mm-hmm. I'm reading up the chat right now because I missed quite a bit of it. Alrighty.
Whoa,
Yeah.
that was weird.
So yeah, I'll get a bunch of little ends and pieces. Instead of just throwing them away, I just tell everybody, just throw it in a box. Try and get everything back together that belongs in there. Tape it together and put it back on the sales floor, if at all possible. Usually we can't do all that, so everybody throws it in a box, and instead of throwing it away, I just offer $10 for the box.
It's better than the store making absolutely nothing and having to deal with loss prevention.
Yeah, and throwing it all out. Yeah. So yeah, I've gotten lots and lots of outlets that way. Lots of boxes, little ends and pieces. So it's helping me out quite a bit here. I mean, it does.
Yeah, $10. Technically, you get like $40 to $80 worth of free stuff.
I did one box one time, and I ended up getting after I pieced everything together, not as a whole, but all the pieces together, because I couldn't get any whole pieces. Like those little boxes or anything else. It was just all scattered stuff. What made it really nice is I actually had to track down that spool of wire that I got with it. I got it for like $25, and just the wire alone was $156.
Oof.
250 feet of 12 gauge landscape wire. For the low voltage system.
Yeah, for like the lights and like the pathway lights.
There was no sticker on it. You couldn't identify it. We couldn't get it in the system. No item number. And
It didn't even have the SKU on like the packaging.
Nope, there was no packaging on it.
Oh, crazy!
Yeah, and we couldn't identify it. I even tried to identify it, and apparently it was in the system years ago, and it was in top stock, just like that.
Shit, just random on the top shelf. Just somebody forgot about it.
Mm-hmm. And I find a lot of stuff like this one here.
Man, Scooter's going nuts in the background.
Oh yeah. Probably a little vermin out there or something out on the edge of the forest. But yeah, the multi power strip 36-inch kit here, multi strip outlet. This was a clearest item. Open here.
It'll take that one. I'm assuming that one's not quartered, and you have to actually run the wire to it.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be hardwired. USB ports,
Nice.
all these outlets, and it's heavy.
Oh yeah. Well, it's they're steel frame on those.
Yes, it is. And you got the little knockouts for them, so you can hardwire it. Okay. $11.
Boy, you stole that.
I got 2 of them. We found a total of 4. I got 2, and my partner at work grabbed 2 of them out of. He works in plumbing, and he's got a shop the size of my house.
Jesus.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, those are the best kind to have. You just run one on a wall, and you got 8 plugs.
Yeah. What I'm thinking about doing is actually putting a cord to it, so I can stick it in my outlet over here. I have on my desk
The
now.
extension cord.
Short extension cord, and I can mount it to the front of my desk.
Yeah, there's no law saying that you have to hardwire that into your wall with
No,
the existing electrical.
You can hardwire it into my side.
Oh, yeah, I'll buy it. Well, I got 2 of them. Well, like I said, I
Yeah,
come
I'd say
across-
you got that shelf right there next to the right above the switch. You run that sucker right there.
Oh yeah. We said one will probably go over to on my wife's side where I can plug in the refrigerator and she can plug in anything else she needs in there. Yeah, this one's heavy duty. This one's a 15 amp max. So
I got one like that I got from Radio Shack when Radio Shack was closing,
mhm.
or when they were going out of business. The dude just gave it to me. He said, "Here, you can have this." He looked at me. He goes, "Because what are they going to do? Fire me?" I just started laughing, but yeah, I got one of those it's like a 6 or 8 plug strip. I don't know where I have it, but yeah, that sucker's heavy duty. Has the 3 amp fuse inside of it for the cutoff on there, and a big old thick 12 gauge or 14 gauge wired plug on there.
Yeah,
Big heavy duty plug.
Every once in a while, I came across, I do come across a deal, and I came across these last week. I mean, these came in a few months ago, and all of a sudden they're clearing them out. Okay.
Oh yeah.
All right. There's 2 of them in there. These started out at about $30. They dropped them down to $24. Now they clearance them out at $6.17.
What?
Yep. I bought 2 boxes.
I bought 4.
Well, no, this is all that I need. Remember my camping rig for electrical? That's what I'm doing with 2 of them. So one on either side of the cots. So Molly will have her side, and then I'll have my side. And it's all on the same cord. Now this gets 15 amp, but still, I'm not going to be drawing that much amperage through it.
Nah, especially if you're plugged into power because it's already running 120.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm not going to be drawing 15 amps out of it.
I don't think you could draw 15 amps from that even if you plugged in that power strip and plugged in 4 refrigerators.
The little refrigerator will probably draw almost the 15 amps. You'd be surprised how much amperage a coffee maker will draw.
Coffee makers are ridiculous.
Yeah, like I said, most of your microwaves are just right at 15 amps. That's why they're on their own circuits now.
Majority of them.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I couldn't pass that up. For $12, got USB outlets for 4 of them for $12.
Damn.
Yeah, I could not pass that up.
We have to check to see if that stuff is at my Lowe's because I swear all the stuff you guys get on clearance down at your store is never on clearance at my stores.
No, they're not. Sorry, here, I'll give you the item number so you can look it up. So write it down.
I'll just Google it right now.
Let me know when you're ready. Like I said, the website's going to be different than in the store. As long as you have the item number, when you go to the store, you can look it up at the store.
All right, let's do this then.
Yeah, if you're wondering, it's just the outlet, no cover.
Yeah, go big screen.
Um,
Show it on big screen because I can just take a picture of it.
oh yeah, take a picture of the item number. Yeah.
Or you know what? Since you got me on Instagram, just throw it. Just take a picture of it, Jason, and send it on Instagram.
There, take a picture of the item number.
Got it.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, it actually no, it does come with the covers.
Oh, nice.
There's about $3 right there.
Yeah, covers are cheap unless you get the metal ones.
And then these things are not light. But these are the Lowe's brand. These are the Utilitex.
Man, that's USB and USB-C.
Yeah. And they are UL listed too. It is a actually, get this, it's a class 2 5-volt DC 4.2 amp charger for the USB.
Ooh.
Yeah, fast charger. Just make sure you're whatever you're charging for the very first time. Don't walk away from it. Make sure you can test it and make sure it's not overheating. Okay.
I got to ask, does it have that little metal tab on the backside where the black part meets the white part?
No, it is going to be a.
Oh, that's a direct
terminating-
wire. That's either
Yeah.
that's a hot and cold.
Yeah. So this one is going to be set for 15 amps. So yeah, you can put one in and one out here, and tighten it down.
Yep.
So it's got the X clamp on there. So awesome. They did that smart. I don't like the push in and it stays in there. I don't like those. They don't have enough contact for them to be touching the metal. It's a very small piece of metal that's actually touching it.
Yeah.
That's why I like the X clamps.
And the ground is on top, which is easy
Yep.
to get to.
Yep. So basically, what I'm planning on doing is I'll probably have to break out the soldering iron, solder the
End of the wire.
soldering the end of the wire and sticking it in there. But I could not pass these up. I could not do it.
Now for $12, heck no, man, that's a steal.
Or, yeah, like I said, it's $6.17 per box.
What I'm waiting for is the GFCIs to go on sale, man. Them things went up and were like
They won't.
ridiculously expensive.
Yeah, do you know why? What's in them?
Damn copper.
No, there's a computer in there. It's constantly testing, like 120 times a second.
That's crazy.
There's actually a small computer in them now.
I was wondering why those things went from like, used to be able to get them for like 10, 15 bucks or like 12,
Yeah.
14 bucks. And now they're like almost $30 a freaking GFCI.
Yeah, our cheapest ones that we have at our store are going to be from, what's it called? Eaton. And those, our cheapest one is running $19. And that
Still,
is
that's
just a
still-
simple 15 amp. Now, if you want to get into the 20 amp, now you're talking almost $28.
Yeah, $30 right there.
Yeah. Yeah, I wanted to go all gray in the shop, but I just had to piece all the stuff together from what I get from my boxes, so that's what I'm going to be using.
Yeah, you just throw some spray paint on it.
Yeah, so I finally have my light above me over here. That's finally on the light switch with the plug up there. I got plug next to my desk here, which I'm continued on from the wall here because I have 3 outlets on here. I added 2 more up here. I got one right here that's low, one above that one, and then I got one on the other side of the pegboard over here, behind me over there. And then I'm running the wire up and over. All that's going to be underneath a pegboard, so it'll be protected by the pegboard.
I'm assuming you're running a pegboard on there with a spacer.
Yeah.
Oh, of course, yeah. I'm giving it 2 inches on that wall there. I only gave it 1 inch on this wall.
Yeah, because you're not running electrical on that other than the one wire for the plug.
Yeah. But yeah, like I said, all the outlets on this wall are actually behind the wall or in the wall. This one here, I'm not gonna spend all the time pulling all of that
Wire.
no, what's called
Funky wood.
the OSB
Oh,
plywood.
yeah.
Yeah, you can't take that off without damaging it.
No.
So I got no choice but to go over. I don't have enough conduit to run through there right now. That doesn't mean I can't run conduit before I put the pegboard up.
True. Yeah, you can run, what, 1.5 inch almost through there?
No, I'll just get the 1/2 inch. Was it the liquid type? Just put the ends on there and just put it all in there. It'll be real easy. And then it'll be protected that way. Or I can throw Raceway up in there to help protect it. Problem is, it'd probably be cheaper just to get the liquid tight. That racetrack stuff is expensive.
Everything's getting expensive.
No, but the little white things you stick on the wall to hide your cords in.
Yeah,
Holy smokes, is that stuff expensive?
that stuff is always very expensive. That's why I never buy that stuff.
Yeah, that's because people want to hide their cords. It's actually cheaper to put in the low voltage outlet covers because they come as a kit for $26. And you just run the wires behind the wall. You just sneak it behind the wall, grab it, pull it back up.
Yep.
You know, it takes a few extra minutes.
Yeah, but then you got the outlet sticking out all funky.
The what?
Then you got the outlet sticking out of the bottom.
Well, it's not an outlet. It's a cover. It's got little bristles that actually touch each other, little white bristles. And you run the cord in there, and then you run that up behind the wall, up behind your TV, and the other one's going to be behind a little stand.
Oh, I think I know which one you're talking about now.
Yeah, they're simple to install, and it's a full kit. They're usually like $26. And it's actually cheaper to run that than it is that racetrack going up, because you just can't get the thin one. You gotta get the wide one, because if you got your all your boxes down below and you're running up 4 wires,
Yeah.
yeah, you got to buy that wide stuff, and we're talking $30 a stick. It's only 4 feet long.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah,
Just to let you know it's 10 o'clock.
Oh yeah.
yeah, I see that.
He sees it now. Only because I mentioned
I've
it.
been watching it crawl up. But like I said, there's so much stuff that I've learned just by working at Lowe's. I mean, a lot of different products. I'm going, oh man, how come I've never, come across this stuff before? Because you never stop and look to see what are in those aisles.
Oh, I do all the time.
But still, I see it daily, so I'm seeing it more often, and it's staying in my head. I got to know where everything is in my department.
That's the one thing I hate about going to Home Depot. I go to that Home Depot so often. I've had people ask me, like, you need help finding anything? I said, nope, I already know where it's at.
Yeah.
Like, I probably already know more than you do, and you work here.
Yeah, especially those part-timers. Yeah.
God, it's just like it's always the young kids that I'm like, dude, don't even think about helping me. He's like, you don't know shit.
Yeah, like I said, I got there's one kid in one of the departments that's actually doing really good, and he's in the I don't know if he's a kid. He's a younger adult, I should say. He's probably maybe 26, maybe 27, and he's in the outdoor power equipment area, and he's knowing his stuff very, very well.
That's good.
It is.
He's got a penchant for knowledge.
Oh yeah, and there's a couple of the kids that are doing really well.
Like yours.
Yeah, like mine. Yeah, I don't know. Mine's one of the top ones in the store. It's hard to believe that everybody's going. Yeah, I'm talking with a 25-year-old that knows their cabinets.
Yeah, gee, I wonder why.
Well, like I said, when she first hired in, she started in the tool department, and then that opened up, and she was a little hesitant. I said, "You see a need, fill in a need, learn everything you can."
Customer needs assistance in Tool World.
Oh, jeez, yeah. Package wire.
And then you hear like 2 minutes later, Tool World. I'm like, oh my god.
They finally got there. But no, Kat is actually doing very wonderful. She hit top salesperson in cabinets for the district
Damn.
out of our little itty bitty store.
Damn, she's selling that wood.
Oh yeah, she's doing really good. She's designing the kitchens and everything else for folks. She's doing really good. I told her, you find that niche, you become extremely proficient at it, and they won't get rid of you.
No, that seems like a bonus. A bonus pretty quick.
Oh yeah. Oh no, she's hitting her bonuses. I think this is her 4th month in a row.
Damn.
She's hit her bonus, the big bonus. I don't get bonuses because I'm not a specialist. She is. She's actually making way more than I am. which is
Is
good.
that a good thing or a bad thing?
For me, it's awesome. Yeah, and I made sure that I did not interfere a whole lot. I says, you got to do this on your own, kid. I want it to be all you.
That's the way to do it.
I helped you the first 18 years. The rest of it's on your own.
Right.
So you get the credit for it. You earned it. You'll have more pride in what you do if you do it yourself. Not something that was handed to you. There's still employees there that they don't know that that's my daughter. And she's been there almost 2 years now.
Dang.
Yeah, I hit my 4-year anniversary here in 2 weeks. And I'll be out camping.
Lucky you.
Well, it's only 2 days, and we're only going like 11 miles.
Yeah, that's almost like a day trip.
Yeah, but still, you know, we want to try out the tent. We want to make sure that's going to work out correctly. Do a couple more tests. You know, get everything in order.
Have you been keeping an eye on that tent?
Still out of stock, but we did purchase one from Walmart.
The 3-season.
It's a 3-season tent from Walmart.
I don't think I can trust any of the tents from Walmart.
For crying out loud, this thing is heavy.
Well, yeah, the package weight on there said that thing was like 30 pounds. It's a huge ass tent. Oh, that's the
one
Ozark Trail.
from Walmart.
Yeah, you better waterproof the hell out of that.
Oh yeah, we already got the Scotch guard already.
Because I'm telling you right now, that tent ain't waterproof.
Well, it says it is, but I don't believe it.
That's Ozark Trail, Molly. No. Those things are not waterproof.
Yeah. If I remember correctly, this thing is I think like almost 39 pounds.
Yeah, and I got 3 cans of Scotch Guard.
Yeah.
Go through all your seams on there. Make sure you get some seam sealer and get all the seams.
Oh yeah.
Got it.
So you know, it's got this thing fits 4 queen size beds without walking room. 12-person tent. It's got, you know, I can close half of it off and use the other half as a screened room. 2 doors. The only thing it doesn't have is the full fly like the
Vivor.
the core tent. But yeah, I mean, I'm kind of surprised on how well this bag is actually made for Ozark Trail. This is actually thicker than its normal tents you get at Walmart.
Yeah.
A little bit thicker.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I would assume they'd have to make the bag thicker out of a stronger material so that way when you're walking around with it, the thing doesn't just explode and drop your tent everywhere.
Ugh. Oh, Jesus, even got a zipper on the bottom.
I
Yeah.
saw that.
Yeah, it gives it an extra couple of inches.
Expansion zipper.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I already got the better tent stakes for it already.
There you go.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm really surprised how heavy this thing really is.
Well, I mean, you said it's a 12-person tent, Jason. I wouldn't expect that thing to be, ultra light.
No, I've picked up some of the other large tents at Walmart. They're about half this weight.
That one might actually have fairly decent poles then.
Yeah.
They're supposed to be color coded.
Yeah.
It might be thicker. It might be a heavier or thicker fiberglass rod. That's why.
Oh, well, I'm not going to open it up.
Mm-mm.
Open it up.
You are going to at least do a test setup at the house, right, before you go camping with it?
Nope.
Nope, we're going to just go with it.
Ooh.
I mean, we're only 11 miles away. It's not like
Yeah, I
it's
know,
up
but
in Iowa.
I know, but still, doing a full, just doing a first time setup is usually fairly rough.
This one says here this one can be set up in under 10 minutes.
Yeah, with like 4 people.
2. I saw
Two
the
people.
video.
Yeah. Yeah. I said, oh, this thing is like,
I feel like those videos are a lie because what they'll do is they'll set that tent up 15, 20, 30 times, and then they'll get a brand new tent for the actual video
oh, yes.
and then show you, hey, look, you can do this in 10 minutes with 2 people.
Well, like I
Yeah.
said,
I bet you guys spent like 14, 15 hours setting that thing up and down and then decided to do a whole new video.
well, that tent that we had when we were camping, that was a loaner from my mother-in-law's. Okay. No instructions, no way of knowing which went anywhere. I had that up by myself in about 15 minutes. First time setting up that tent.
Not bad.
No, without instructions.
Yeah, and that was a decent sized tent.
Yeah. We just didn't like how steep the sides were. They were just, coming in. It was awful. There was no place to stand up except for right where the cot was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dead center in the middle.
Yeah, didn't care for this. So we got a 180 square foot cabin tent. So 180 feet is quite a bit of space.
Yeah. I kind of want to do like a high wall style, like medieval tent, but I've been looking at those things and good Lord, they are expensive.
Yeah. Yeah. So we'll be doing the a real test of a camping tent, not just set it up in the backyard like everybody else is doing. They set it up in the backyard, or they just go out to a nice looking location, set it up, do a video, turn around, take it back home. No, we're setting it up. We're staying in it for 2 days.
I wish I had places that I could do that were close.
Yeah.
I mean, you like you said, yours is 11 miles away. That's what, 15, 20-minute drive, if that?
Oh yeah.
The
It takes time to
closest
get into that
place
park,
to
too.
me is 2 hours.
Yeah, it's a mile drive to get into the campground from the highway at 15 miles an hour.
It's a decent drive.
Yeah.
Miles not that far, but I mean, that's at least you're not next to the main road. Although, I mean, we were what, like a mile and a half in, maybe 2, from when we were at the
Oh yeah. Yeah, we were pretty far in. And you got to keep your speed down to 15 miles an hour. Yeah, it takes time. It's extra time.
But man, we were way too close to that Walmart. That's for sure.
Oh yeah. Yeah, like I said, we'll only be 12 miles away from the Walmart.
Yeah, that was a. Like I said, we were way too close to that Walmart. I think some of us spent way too much time at that Walmart.
Yeah, and also the Dollar General too. Both of them.
Yeah, I know. We stopped at all. I think me and Blake stopped at both of them at one point or another. At one point in time or another.
It was kind of nice. There was one on either side of the road for that busy road.
There was actually 2 on one side.
Yeah, further down you went. Yeah.
Yeah, when you're going toward the Walmart on the right hand side, there was 2 of them.
2 of them. Yeah, one towards the middle of town, one towards the beginning of town. Yeah.
Yeah, it was weird. And then they had the old school looking one in the middle, like on the left hand side. I was like, what the heck?
Yeah, that was a cool little town though.
Yeah, the racetrack over there. They had all kinds of stuff.
Oh yeah, it was
For what I like to call a little podunk town.
Yeah, believe it or not, that town had more people in it than ours.
Yeah.
Like 3 times the people that lived in that town than where we live.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, like I said, our town is only 6,600 people.
That's rather intimate
Oh yeah.
for a town. It's not considered a small town, but it's not considered a huge town.
Yeah, well, it's not a village.
Amanda.
Not like down the street here, the other way.
Yeah.
It's called Curtis. That's a village. I think there might be 100 people there. Yeah. But yeah, like I said, we're gonna be 11 miles away. What we're thinking about doing hitting a place before we actually go to the campground and videotape leaving town going to the campsite. Doing live. Hold on.
Yep. You're good.
So we'll probably do like a 25-minute live. We'll just do a live. As soon as we leave a store here, grab our beverages for the night.
There you go.
Go live from the parking lot and all the way to the campground, so people can actually see how long it actually takes to get there. Even though it's a nice little drive.
Yeah.
11 miles.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's probably maybe 15, 20 minutes at best.
Yeah. What we might do is I might drive past it, go across Steinhagen Lake, and turn around and come back.
Because of the
Yeah,
bridge.
fun.
Because of the bridge, yeah.
Nice.
I'm hoping it's cold enough one morning where everything fogs up. The water's supposed to be warm. Air's supposed to be cold. So maybe, sometime during the
Mist or haze or fog.
Get that cool morning fog on the lake.
yeah.
That'd be neat.
Yeah, wait for the alligators to come out and sun themselves. As many times as I've been there, I have not seen not one darn alligator.
Go
Is
swimming
that a bad thing?
bum naked and you'll see an alligator.
Yeah.
Yeah, it might go snapping at that worm. And there'll be one less trouser snake swimming around in the water.
Yeah.
Jeff
Well-
Jackson is the king of one-line conversations. One word.
Right.
LOL. Nice, cool, hot.
You kept saying cool, so I just had to throw in there hot.
Nice tent.
Yeah. Well, anyways,
Dang.
the first campground we went to, that's actually part of the same lake.
Okay.
Yeah. So, we like both campgrounds. We like all three sites because the Martin Dice Jr. is actually two different sites. There's over 600 sites.
Good Lord.
Yeah. The campgrounds are that big there.
Man, that is nuts.
Yeah, I think Sandy Creek Campground, I think is almost 300 sites. And between Hen House and the Ridge at Martin Dice Jr. is over 600 sites.
That's crazy. I've been to huge lakes and, like, at best, they have a total of, like, 300 sites.
Yeah, for a large campground. Yeah, but no, this one is just huge.
They sold out before.
Yeah.
Dang.
They're full all winter long. They are full.
That's crazy. 600 sites, and you're figuring what? $20 a day?
Actually, what was it? For us, it'll be under $20 a day.
Yeah, because we want electricity.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not that expensive at this, and it's a state park.
So even if you average it at at $20 a day, I want to do the math here.
That's with power and water.
Dang.
And you got showers there.
And they're
bathrooms.
manicured sites.
Yeah, the sites are actually very well maintained.
So just at the $20 for one, if they book everything for one night, they make $12,000.
Yeah.
And we'll say like an average weekend is what, 3 days?
Yeah,
That's $36K that they made in a weekend.
yeah. Now, during the cooler months
The tournaments.
and all the tournaments, they will actually be full during the week. Their only slow days is Mondays and Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Those are their slow days,
That's when we're going.
and that's when we're going.
So we'll average, so even if so $20 times 600 sites, at 7 days, so if they stay the whole week, 84 grand,
Yeah.
just like that.
Yep.
I would love to make 84,000 in 7 days.
Yeah, but you have to have the popular campsite that has the amenities this place has. Yeah, 11 miles from town. Okay, that's where you hit the Walmart and the Lowe's. It's on the south side of town.
Yeah, but still, man, I just 84,000 in 1 week.
Yeah.
3 months and you're rich.
But it is a state campground. Like I said, that place is very well maintained.
They even have their own Army Corps of Engineer base.
Yep.
So 3 months. In 3 months, they'd make $1 million, $1,080,000.
Yeah, the thing is, during the summertime, it's dead. It's just too hot.
Yeah, no, well, that and there's probably way too many bugs.
Yeah, that too. But there are people there that are there during the summertime. It's just not as prevalent. Like I said, a lot of the tournament fishermen will actually, have their camper set out ahead of them because they'll have a driver and they'll park there, get everything set up for them just to show up. They got a place to stay. In 4 days, they pick up and they're gone. That's how the tournament fishermen work.
Yeah, you were a campground host, weren't you, Ajax? Because I know if you're a grounds worker or whatnot, but if you're like a campground host, I know those guys make some pretty decent money.
Well, yeah, and their site's paid for.
Technically, yeah.
But they're on duty all the time.
Yeah, that's the thing. You constantly have to work.
Yes. And yes, and they do have to deal with the unruly drunk campers every once in a while.
Yeah.
I'm actually surprised we didn't get that incident on ours.
Yeah, only because of one person.
But I'm actually surprised we didn't get the campground hosts down there be like, you guys need to tone it down.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. She was a little boisterous.
Yeah, especially after 10 p.m.
Yeah, that's why a lot of us after that point, we just left and went to the lake.
Yeah. Yeah, we figured if a lot of people left, she would tone down, and she did. But still, yeah, we had fun up there in Iowa. We really did.
Heck yeah. Drive
Even though-
sucked again.
Even though I was hurting for a couple of days I was up there, I still had a good day. A good time up there.
That was the least amount of sleep I've gotten, but some of the better sleep that I've gotten.
Oh, yeah. Except for the last night with those damn raccoons and the coyotes.
Again, that was literally our fault. Yeah, me and Jason were just sitting out there and the damn coyotes were going off and we're like, oh, great, we got a freaking AT moment over here.
Oh,
right.
Had to have been at least 2 packs.
I think it was just one. They were separated for the evening.
It was still entertaining, though. That's for sure.
I was like, woohoo, we got some action coming.
It was really a pleasure meeting you.
It was fun meeting you guys, too. We got to do it again.
Oh, yeah.
Oklahoma, maybe?
Next year?
I was going to say Kansas.
There's nothing in Kansas.
Exactly. There'd be us in Kansas.
Yeah, oh, yeah. I think we might get kicked out of Kansas. No, there's one in southeastern Oklahoma. That's up and coming next summer, beginning of summer.
March.
We're thinking about going to that one, and then hopefully in 2 years I'll be a big enough channel where I can actually host one here at Martin Dyes or at Sandy Creek.
There you go.
That we can have in the very early spring before it gets hot here. Because remember, we got spawning for a largemouth bass and most of the fish are
Yeah.
early here compared to most of the U.S. And of course, everybody will want to see an alligator.
I've seen an alligator.
Yeah, I know, but like I said, I have not seen not one alligator since I moved here.
That's funny.
I used to see them at the Phoenix Zoo all the time.
Oh no, I've seen them out in the wild when I was visited Florida one year.
Yeah.
Freaking ones just walking around out there.
But yeah, I have not seen one here since I moved here. And I live right on the creek where the alligators go up and down the creek.
Yeah, but that creek's also been exceptionally dry this season.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we've been here for 4 years.
Yeah, 4.5 years. And I still have not seen one yet. And
I
I'm
think what you
always,
need to do is you need to put a cam out, one of your trail cams out there.
I have.
Got a bobcat.
And I got a bobcat, I got raccoons, a beaver, neighbor's dogs from about a mile away.
Oh wow.
But yeah, like I said, nothing in the water.
That's crazy. Well, I hope you see one at some point.
Oh yeah. You better
Show
At
me
believe
least,
it.
at least knock it off your bucket list.
Yeah,
From a distance.
yeah. Like I said, hopefully, 20 yards away, 25 yards away. I don't want to be any closer than that because I know those
Maybe
guys
I'll
are
take you to Gator World.
lightning fast.
Take you to Gator World.
No, I don't want to go to Gator World. I want to see them in the wild. I want to see them there sunning themselves early in the morning. When they're still a little bit lethargic because they're cold.
Yeah, that's when you can jump on one and keep it there, and you just gotta watch out for the tail.
Yeah, flip it over, rub its belly, make it fall asleep.
Yeah, I don't know if that actually works on alligators. I know it's some sharks it works on.
But no, I'm not going to harass the alligators. I just want to be there, take some pictures, get some good video, and show everybody. Yeah, we do have alligators where we live.
Proof.
What does he mean? Wow, you are lucky.
Oh,
That you
I
haven't
think
seen any
where we-
alligators?
where we live.
Oh,
Actually, part of me is kind of hoping I have an alligator in part of my creek here because they bent my trap. I mean, here, I'll go grab it.
Yeah, that could have been a muskrat.
no. There's teeth marks in it.
Yeah, see, I was right. Not seeing gators is he's saying you're lucky. I don't know. I'd rather see a gator as long as it's at a. Just don't run. If you ever get chased by one of those things, don't run in a straight line. Those things have terrible cornering, but if you run in a straight line, that sucker will catch you.
I mean, let's see if I can do this and see this at the same time. But
Oh yeah, they got munched.
yeah, but like I said, it got squished. These things are not the easiest things to squish.
No, they're usually fairly sturdy steel.
Yeah, and it did rip the the steel mesh here. And if you look right there, look at that indentation. So I'm thinking something grabbed it and they were pulling it in because I left it nice and right up next to shore, and these were all pulled taut.
Maybe a bear, small one.
No, it was pulled into the water, deeper into the water.
Yeah, maybe gator.
It's the only thing I could think of.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the bear's not going to drag it into the water. They'll drag that up on shore and rip
Yeah.
it open.
And the beaver's not going to touch it.
Dog food.
Not- Not unless you got a piece of freaking oak inside of it
No dog food.
or dog food. Yeah, I don't even think a beaver would go for dog food.
Yeah. And they were empty. The other one, the rubber band, the square one, was snapped off. I can't find the clip for it, so I have to make another one.
Ooh.
I just use a bungee cord,
Right?
small bungee cord. But yeah, I'm trying to find the ruling on it now. I mean, it chewed up the edges of the of the plastic coating.
Oh yeah, that is definitely missing.
Yeah. So I'm trying to find the ruling on it now. So,
What's ruling on it?
well, if I'm sitting there and all of a sudden an alligator comes out of the water, is he fair game?
Oh, that ruling.
Yeah.
Oh, if you feared for your safety, yes.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, do you guys have seasons down there for that particular species?
Yes, we do. But you got to be in season and you have to have a tag. I'm not after gator.
But I'll kill
Oh,
one
yeah.
coming after me.
Trying to get a gator tag, good luck.
Yeah, they're probably not the easiest things to get.
No, not where we're at.
Those ones have a lottery on them, don't they?
I believe there is a lottery here for them, and usually when people usually buy them, they'll usually buy 100 tags. There's usually the guides that buy up all the tags. I just need like one, but it's only got to be in season. If I'm down there fishing, and it pops up out of the water, you better believe I'm drawing my weapon and I'm shooting it.
That's assuming you don't crap yourself first because it popped out of the water.
Oh, it'll probably scare the crap out of me. And it's like, oh shit, yeah, I've been dreaming for this since I was a kid. Pow.
Pow! Yeah, but you got to shoot them just right. You can't just shoot the thing in the mouth.
No. You're looking at a target that big. And you gotta
Yeah,
get
the size of a
target
quarter
far.
on like the back of its head.
Yeah. But yeah, is it game if it jumps out after me?
I mean,
It's not a. I don't think it's a big alligator.
would it be a ruling as self-defense?
Yeah. Would I be able to keep it?
Oh, that's a different
Or
story.
do I have to give it to the game wardens?
Yeah, see, I would actually talk to the game warden or the DNR or whatever you guys have down there.
Yeah. And I found out that
Texas Rangers.
the Texas Lone Star law. Yeah. Excuse me. And when we're camping at the campsite, I'm signing up for next September's gator hunt.
Nice.
They give one away free to several people, and they have a gator hunt to help keep control of the numbers. And it happens in September, so I'm going to sign up for next year's gator hunt. And you better believe I'm going to film that one.
Isn't that when the water starts to get colder down in your area in September?
It doesn't get cold here.
I said colder, not freezing.
Yeah, it'll get a chill to it, but no, still the water's still warm in September.
Does it start changing till October?
Yeah, no, it's not part of state police. It's going to be the game wardens, DNR.
See, I hear DNR, and every time I hear DNR, I say my brain processes data network retrieval.
Or do not resuscitate.
Right.
Poor
Yeah.
gator.
Actually, there's another one, but I'm not going to say it until we're offline.
And you
Because
got freaked
I
out.
can't say it here loud enough because, yeah.
Oh no, like I said, I've had wild animals jump out at me in the past. It's like, oh yeah, game on. Ask my wife.
Yeah.
I saw that snake run across the road, and I turned into 14 years old again. I'm gonna go catch it, take it back to my mom, show her what I caught.
Yeah, if I know it's a rat snake, I won't have an issue catching it by
Actually,
hand. Because
it
what's
was
it going to
a,
do? Bite you?
A black racer.
It was actually a black racer, something that's very, very rare. There in Arizona, it's like, oh yeah, I would have put it right back where I found it.
But still,
Yeah.
you weren't bringing that in the truck with me.
Hell no, snake gets loose, climbs up your pant leg. Oh, you're going to be freaking out.
That thing was huge.
Yeah, that's probably what 5.5 feet long. It was a big red
That's
black
an
racer.
old snake.
Yeah. But that's how I grew up.
My neighbor had a black bear in his yard today.
Hope it wasn't a big one.
It's kind of rare for a black bear to get above 400 pounds. That's got to be a big boar or a big sow. It took me that long just to drink that. Wow.
Yeah, I know you've been sipping on that coffee for a hot minute.
Oh, it wasn't coffee.
Oh, wish I would have known that. I might have joined you.
And I finished off the brandy bottle,
The bottle.
the big bottle, not the good bottle.
Gotcha.
That's the good bottle.
It's almost empty.
It's almost
Ooh,
like-
that's got like a shot and a half left in it.
well, I've been sipping on this for what, 5, 6, 7 months?
Something like that.
Yeah.
Don't you have like 3 more of those that are, out of dog reach?
No.
Yeah, no, that's that one there.
He's getting low on
I'm
everything.
getting low on everything. I haven't bought anything in what, 3, 4 months?
No, I bought you that one a couple months ago.
Yeah.
The little one.
I was gonna say the last time you bought anything was for the trip, and we never even touched that damn bottle.
Yeah,
And that one's empty now.
yeah. And then I just finished this one off tonight.
Oof.
That one I know I've had since Christmas.
My one bottle is older than your 3 bottles.
Yeah.
I got a bottle of Jack Daniels that I've had for 20 years.
So,
Now, mind you, I've had it for 20 years. That doesn't necessarily mean it's a 20-year-old brew.
Yeah.
I've just had the bottle for 20 years.
Yeah, so yeah, like I said, I had one of the Game Wardens came in the other day, and I just didn't have a chance to talk to him because I was slammed
Yeah.
with customers. We got the Game Wardens come in all the time. But yeah, like I said, I still think it's a later. I'm thinking maybe 4 feet, maybe 5. That might be tucked away right there and where I normally fish.
It was going after the dogs.
Oh, the bear's going after the dogs.
Yeah, I don't know how that one would work too. If it technically attacks you and you shoot it and you kill it, does that still constitute a self-defense, or does it count as shooting it out of season and now you have a hefty fine?
Yeah, it is. That is a gray area. So that's one of those things where you kind of need the ruling, but sometimes you can't get a ruling until something happens.
Yeah.
It depends. On the witnesses, how it happened, when it happened.
Whether or not you have any sort of evidence to back up what your claim is.
Yeah, but if you called them yourself and said, hey, this is what happened, and they come check it out and they can verify what you said.
Yeah. I mean, it all depends on what mood everybody's in when they show up. In this case, self-defense. Yeah.
That's if they're coming. You have coffee and donuts ready for everybody.
Yeah.
No, that means you left the scene.
Not if you have somebody else there. You can have them pick it up.
Yeah, so I need to get an actual ruling from a game warden. So that's why I haven't been over there to set up my traps again yet. And since it's getting cold, I don't think I'm going to get any crawfish or anything else.
No, not this late in the season.
Yeah.
Like again, because your creek is so low, they're probably all buried way down there.
Oh, yeah. Well, like I said, it went after it.
What'd you have in the trap in the first place?
I
Dog
had
food.
Dog food,
Hmm.
wet and dry. But what I'm thinking is some of the minnows might have gotten in there, or some of the crawfish were in there, and it's going, oh, look, easy meal. And both traps were pulled deep into the water.
Yeah, the only thing, would have to be either a gator of sorts. Gator of sorts.
Yeah.
Because a perch,
I know.
not a perch, pike ain't gonna do that.
No, we don't have pike here. The water's too warm. It's not a beaver. It's not going to be a nutria because they won't mess with it. because that's not their food source.
And everything else would pull it to land,
Mm-hmm.
not into the water.
Yeah, if it was a raccoon,
Yeah,
it would be pulled
that's
to
the weird
land.
thing right there.
Yeah, it was pulled into the deeper water of the creek,
Yeah.
and I'm estimating that water's about 4 feet deep in that little pool, and it's stained rust colored, and in the shade you can't see the bottom of it.
Yeah, then there's probably something down there.
It's good
Get a
size
really
pool.
long stick and poke that hole.
Yeah, not until I get a ruling.
No, just poke the hole, see what pops up.
Yeah.
Just get one of those fiberglass extendable, like 12-foot extendable painter's poles. Extend that sucker out as far as you can and just stick it down there and poke around and see if you feel anything.
Yeah. That had occurred to me.
Like I said, just to see if something pops up.
Oh yeah, poke a bear, poke a gator. There you go. That sounds intelligent.
Yeah, but you're 12 feet away and that thing has to get up on shore, so you might have you got a pretty good chance of running the hell away
Well,
once you see
like I
it.
said, I also had the 4-foot advantage of the where the being above the creek too.
Yeah. And it's going to have a hard time getting out first.
It'll still climb it if you piss it off enough.
So, I mean, they technically they can jump.
Oh yeah.
Not very high, but I mean they can jump.
Yeah, I know. I would love to have one of the tranquilizer guns, but I'm not spending the $1,400 just to have the tranquilizer gun. That's
Yeah,
not.
you just go out there with a damn cattle prod.
Yeah, and not only that, you also have to be licensed to carry that stuff too. I mean, you can own the tranquilizer gun, but you can't
Legally walk around with.
legally hold the stuff that is used for a tranquilizer. I used to be.
Yeah, because I mean, how much they don't want you going around using an elephant tranquilizer on a human.
But humans use it all the time.
Yeah,
Believe it
but
or
they
not-
use it on elephants, not each other.
Believe it or not, it's an air gun.
It's a narcotic.
Ka-doomp.
They dip their cigarettes in it and smoke it. It's called a sherm.
Yeah.
Ugh.
My sister used to be into it.
Oh, it's like paint huffers.
Yep.
It's like, oh, let's huff the paint. Let's paint the inside of our lungs.
Yeah, I could see the gator. I want my shit now. Here, shoot me right in the hind quarter. The animal's gonna dig to that stuff.
Oh, look, a squirrel.
No, but yeah, it's weird. I didn't know until I was probably in my teens that a tranquilizer gun is actually an air gun.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of funny.
And the darts are kind of weird too. They're like all feathered on the ass end, but they have just a little bit of weight in the back where the syringe is at. That what's the impact that pushes it in.
Yeah. It's pretty unique design. But like I said, you can own all the stuff for it except for the tranquilizer
Right.
serum.
I mean, technically you can make tranquilizer yourself, but the question is, do you really want to sit there and start researching how to make it? Because then you might get red flagged.
Yeah, you end up on the watch list. Yeah.
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 Like if you decide to download the Anarchist Handbook,
Yeah.
you can search for it
Yeah.
and you can look at it online, but the minute you download that sucker,
They're all over you.
all that shit sends red flags to every government agency. And they're like, all right, now we got to keep an eye on this guy, make sure he doesn't do anything funny.
Yeah.
And that's assuming the FBI doesn't show up at your door hours later.
Yeah, no kidding. They'll beat the book there. Start asking.
Like, can you imagine if doing that and you're on a farm and they just come across a big old pile of like fertilizer and you're just like, trust me, I'm not making fertilizer bombs. But oh no, because I downloaded the freaking that particular book,
Yeah.
red
Yeah,
flags everywhere.
Believe it or not, they can only ship one pallet at a time.
Death scripts.
Yeah, I know. I had to deal with it. We used to
Yeah,
get.
I guess
our,
they don't want that stuff blowing up on them.
Oh yeah, we used to get that 6400 all the time. Be up there fertilizing the turf on the golf courses.
Yep.
Stuff's expensive, even back then.
Everything is. Well, I mean, it's not exactly like that stuff is, you make it, you get
And-
like 400 gallons out of it.
You can't even get the 64% stuff now. Highest you can get now is 43.
That's still pretty rich.
Yeah.
Seven
Well, I'm
minutes.
assuming,
Yeah, no.
I was gonna say, if you do the same method with that you do for like distilling alcohol, you can probably get that richer.
Oh, yeah, I'm not even going to even deal with it.
But I wouldn't. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't exactly necessarily recommend doing that because you may or may not kill yourself in the process.
Yeah, I don't want to end up like
Breaking Bad.
no, not Breaking Bad. What's that city that blew up a few years ago? Because they were storing all that ammonium nitrate.
Oh God,
The biggest non-nuclear explosion.
that's the one that was in a foreign country, right? Like last year.
Yeah, it was in Israel.
Yeah, there you go.
It was Lebanon, wasn't it? No, it was,
No.
It like destroyed half of the shipping dock and like everything within like a solid mile.
oh, I know that was devastating. That hasn't happened since the Port of Texas. When
I was
that
about
was
to say Chernobyl.
no Port of Texas. It happened in Port of Texas back in 1930s. They had a ship that was full
I
of
thought
ammonium
Chernobyl
nitrate.
too.
And yeah, that was bigger than the one that happened overseas recently. When was
Yeah,
that?
they found doors and like pieces of everything just like miles away
Um,
from that explosion, man. That thing obliterated anything that was near it.
5 minutes.
I was gonna say if you guys want to go now, not a problem. I don't think there's only 3 people in here.
Smoke your last cigarette, honey.
okay, one.
Okay, done.
When was that? Texas City disaster. Excuse me, in 1947 is when it occurred.
right,
April
through,
6th.
right through Prohibition.
Yeah, right after the war. They
It kind
still
of
have,
makes you wonder why they would have that much of that material in one spot.
that was in a ship, and it was being slated to go to, I believe, France to help them recover from the war for their what is it, the for fertilizer for the fields for the farmland.
Oh, look, a squirrel.
Yeah, go for it,
the
Jason.
SS,
You want to end the stream, that is.
yeah. If we see, yeah. But yeah, we'll talk more on that on another episode. Of how
Yeah, 'cause
things-
Just not tomorrow. It's another archery class.
yeah,
Ugh.
and I will
Yeah.
let you know when it's over, Cliff.
I'm usually watching. I usually have it in the background. I'm lurking, doing other things. But if at the rate I'm going, I've been having fun outside today. I was having a blast outside doing yard work. So I'll probably be out there tomorrow until again probably half hour, 30, 40 minutes after the stream starts.
Yeah, finish up the gardening stuff because you still have daylight.
Not a lot. It's starting to get dark. It got dark like 7 o'clock. I was pretty much out of
Yeah.
light.
Oh yeah. All right, with that, folks, it is now 10:57. 11:57 for Jeff there in PA. And we'll wait for Molly here for a moment.
Before they shut the stream off, I'm going to say something incredibly weird. Jason's like, oh my God.
No, he's
I'm not gonna
why
say
not?
anything weird.
Why not? Yeah, so like I said, everybody get a chance, get outside, take pictures, take photos. Check your local areas. You might end up getting into a photo contest and winning that. Because we did talk about that at the beginning of the stream. So with that, everybody, have a wonderful week. See everybody next week at the same time, same channel.
And
have
tomorrow.
fun. Stay safe out there.
Bye, folks.